wanna play. These 3 words, they're the ones that I live by. With bug eyes, there's nothing that he can't find. We all fly, don't give Buckman the stink eye. Do or die, Schmuel Buckman's an old guy. Schmuel rock and roll, Schmuel rock and roll. Go toe to toe with Buckman, he will eat your freaking soul, no doubt. It's Schmuel rock and roll, Schmuel rock and roll, Schmuel rock and roll. We get buck with Buckman, we know you're up to something.
Are we ready? Happy Tuesday, everyone. It's your friend and mine, Schmuel Buckman. And it's a Tuesday night. Glad that you cats are all here. And let's see, who's Lady KayBee? First name show up. Hilux driver. Panhandler was a prick. Well, that's nothing new there. We got EZ123, Michaela Bell. Let's see what else is going on here. I'm going to do a roll call. Oh, Premium 2681. The officials, we got the big timers here. You guys want to hear a rapper? All right, and we got Officer Please. Evening, everyone. Genta. I love Genta. We all love Genta. EZ123. Kinky Loco. Buckman World Order. Thank you very much, Mr. Kinky Loco. Look forward to seeing you in a week or so. And send Final Boss the link. Final Boss has access. He can jump in whenever he little heart desires. There was a German producer duo involved with creating the intro song. Every time I hear German producer or German music, I think of the chicken screwing sound from Opie and Anthony. All right. Sam Bibley. I'll be in there in a minute listening to Heartwork by Carcass. A little too much music here not tonight. And Diablo Samich. What up, my Noga? We're going to start with the huge. Hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, subscribe if you're not subscribed. You got to be a subscriber to chat. Memberships are available. We're all there. We're gearing up for Hack-A-Mania in a week. So if you're buying your last minute ticket, don't forget to use promo code Buckman. I get nothing out of it. You apparently save a couple of bucks. But, you know, I get nothing out of most of my life. So why not start here? And that's it. So we're here tonight with Mr. Panhandler. We do have other guests who have been invited. We will see what happens. And look at this. Ice Dancer. We are leveling up in the dab, brah. All right. Yeah, we're here. And let's bring in Mr. Happy. Da, 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 da. Drum roll, please. 1.
You're sticking it to the boss.
Hey, boss.
Going up against KayBee. Bold strategy.
We beat him before. We'll beat him again. We can ask the audience, but you do sound low to me.
I do? All right.
Yes, you do. Right. I don't know if you have the right mic hooked up, actually, to tell you the truth.
Sorry. It's all right. Nobody wants to hear what I have to say anyway.
I'm sorry, Young Old Vibes. We had to let him in. They demanded that he come here. Buck never invites me. I'm literally his biggest fan. Lady KayBee, you're always welcome. I feel like I'm bothering you by having you on. And the idiot that runs this show, which is me, left the fan on behind me. So I got to turn it off or else we're going to be listening to that all night.
All right, well, things are starting off well. At least he didn't fall this time. My dog just starts barking.
It's always amazing to me how simple the
just
what do you call it?
right over me.
The little things in my life are.
I was in the
And you
middle
got
of
to see
riffing.
my shirt tonight. It's not as exciting as flannel. It's not colored. And
Are your earbuds plugged in?
my earbuds?
Yes.
Yeah, why?
Okay, because you're just like talking all over me. Not like I was saying anything, but I was just checking.
Oh, I couldn't. I honestly, I didn't hear you. I apologize.
It's all right. Didn't miss much. All right. My dog's starting barking already, so the show is officially begun.
All right. Well, I'm starting because
Good.
we need the energy, and
Yeah, we do.
you're like not
Good
giving
thing,
it to me
good thing I'm here.
right
to
now.
bring the energy.
Hey, so Lady KayBee should never feel insulted. We love Lady KayBee, and Lady KayBee, you're always welcome. But let's admit, Lady KayBee, many times I've sent you the link, and you've turned it down. But we will, what do you call it? We will get you on. I will schedule it. I just always feel like getting Lady KayBee for me is going to be difficult because I know everybody else wants her on, so I don't really think about asking. Hey, your girlfriend is here. Ashley Cummings.
You're gonna have to be
Says,
more
hi,
specific.
Panny.
Hello, Ashley.
Hey, and my boy, James Baumer.
Oh God.
Hey, it's my best pal, Panhandler.
Another
I think
jackass.
James is like really, really bummed that you're not going to be at Hackmania.
Yeah, they should cancel the event.
Well, if Ethan and Scarlett show up, we should. Chat people, I want to ask you all a question. Give me a vote. Is Panhandler on the right mic? Speak.
Yeah. Every time I speak, you fucking start talking over me, you asshole.
What do you mean I start talking over you?
Listen, my audio did sound bad. I listened back the last time I was on, so I don't know what's going on. Unlike you, I don't have 500 mics. I have one. It's a shitty USB mic, so it's not an
I have
XLR.
And this is the USB mic that I'm speaking into right now. And
Please, Lady KayBee, come on. Please.
and last
I'll
night I
send
was
everyone.
watching I was watching a video last night of a guy talking about mics, and he said, the Audio Technica AB20 whatever. What a piece of shit. And I'm like, oh well, too late now. And oh, look at that. Baumert loves Michaela. All right, so while you work out your audio situation
issue. Will
there
do.
for a second, I want to talk about a very sad thing from today, and let's get past that. I saw Ronnie B was diagnosed with colon cancer that had spread through out his abdomen and stuff. I don't know what the prognosis is, but I do know it's not good, and it's painful, and treatment for that really, really sucks. And so I'm really bummed about it because Ronnie was an influence, if you can have an influence. I always thought Ronnie was one of the funniest, most just funny, man. And he was, and I just remember the first time I met him was at some Mexican restaurant right by Grand Central Station. I don't remember the name of it. And it was at a Christmas party. And it was the first time I met Ronnie. And Ronnie's not tall, but he's big, you know? And he looks like he could just kick your ass and throw you out a window. And I went up to him to say hello, and I thought, I was like, oh, he could have just, I was nervous, and not something I usually am. And the dude was like the nicest guy in the world. And
Yeah, I grew up in the Tampa area or whatever, and Ron on YNF before he went to Sirius. Ron Bennington, Ron Diaz, and Fez were on a FM YNF, 95 YNF in Tampa. And I believe I went to their last live event in the area before they went their separate ways. So I didn't follow them that much on Sirius. I never was a big fan of Fez, but Ron were great. This is like in the late 80s, early 90s.
I, I I was a fan of Fez until he lost his mind and then whatever. But you know, as depressing as it is, I was thinking about this, which is when you get to my age, right? Uh, People that you admired and stuff start passing away. And the weird part is it's like, it used to be able to go, he's fucking old, he's fucking old. Sometimes they're like a year or two older than you, a year or two younger than you, uh, and they start dropping like flies. So, morality check for old Schmuel. So, I'm very happy that I'm still alive, and I hope that Ron does really well. But look, I'm glad I got. It's interesting because when he does pass away, it'll be like, yeah, you got to listen to him, and other people will listen to him, but you're gonna go like, I got to listen to him live, you know, and and Stern passed away years ago, so there you go with that.
Yeah, well, I'm sure Bennington will rest easy knowing that, hey, at least Schmuel got to listen to me.
I'm sure Bennington. I'm sure Bennington. That's the thing that's keeping him alive.
Right.
Is hoping for a link to Schmuel Talk.
Who's he on now with his daughter? Who replaced
Yes.
Fez? Was his daughter?
Yeah, and Fez left. And Fez passed away.
Yeah, people die, Schmuel.
No shit, pal. No shit. But it's like
Breaking news.
they don't necessarily. Look, they don't necessarily have to. Now I want to. I got to always have to ask the question now with Ron, or is Ron going to be doing the "you should get a colonoscopy" commercial? And so
What
there
is
you go.
happening here?
So all you kids, all you youngsters, they lowered the age to 40 now, I think,
Oh, it's 45, I think.
for colonoscopy.
Mhm.
It was 50. I thought they lowered it to 40. Could be 45. But get in there, get your asses tubed. It's no big deal. And bang, it's over with. So, and if you obsess about it, you've got problems. All right. So I'm happy, Buckman. Yes, young old vibes. But as Mr. Bennington would say, time to move on. Time to move on. So, Panhandler, it's been a long time since you've been here. We have not seen you on Schmuel Talk. You've been every place else, but that doesn't count.
I was on Aussie Guy. That's the only show. I haven't been streaming as much.
You were on Clown Town. I
Oh
saw
yeah,
you
a
on
couple weeks
Clown.
ago. A couple weeks ago. Yeah.
I saw
Yeah, no,
you.
I haven't been streaming as much. I shouldn't be streaming as much. You shouldn't be streaming as much. You're the one on Husey. You're everywhere, right? You and Husey, are you guys partners now? Like I see you do his show, then he does your show, then you do his show. What's going on with you two?
I think I'm not persona non grata on Husey.
Why?
So, I don't know.
All right.
I don't know. Maybe because I monopolized the Stuttering John appearance and ruined
you
that
fucked
gimmick
up-
for him
yeah.
forever.
He fucked up the super chats. Chris Martin is still pissed about that.
Yeah, well, I didn't fuck him up. It's the guy that runs the show. He should have told me to shut up, right?
We all should tell you to shut up. Yes.
Well, you do. It's not like. I guess the question is would I pay attention?
No.
But I didn't want to do the thing with John that I did, to be perfectly honest. But how do you not? Like you ask a question, he lies to that. So you follow up with another question, and he lies to that. So then you got to ask about that lie. I mean,
Right, but
somebody's
I'm skeptical about what you just said because the other day you said you read like all 571 pages of his divorce proceedings or paperwork. So you are trying to tweak him a little bit, no?
Yeah, no, I'm not trying to tweak him. The Husey show piqued my interest with that. I was like, because Stuttering John says a lot of shit, and so it turned me on. I've been watching a little bit of it, especially since I keep waiting. I know it's not possible, but I want to see a fist fight between Ava and Dan. Like I'm really looking forward to that. So I did what's the word? So somebody sent me a copy of the divorce papers and I read all 571 of them. And so John would have needed a miracle like Jesus to have recovered from that, to be rich. You know, in 2016, he testified to the court that he had no money, zero. Financial statements, the whole bit, tax shit, everything else. But now he's rich. So did he hide it with mommy? Or was he lying then? Or is he lying now?
Yeah, I have no idea. I just know that during divorces, as you do, that you play all sorts of games with finances. So,
Look, you do, but is the finance, what do you call it? Is the finance game, right? He got his kids thrown out on the street. They threw him out of he threw him out of a house. He didn't pay his child support. I mean, there's financial games, and then there's being a piece of shit. Oh, look, it's Mister. You campaign to get John on and ammo ready. You are an idiot, but that's okay. Nice podcast, stupid Dan. I did not know John was going to be on for a minute, and to be perfectly honest, John's been on the air for 7 years, and he provides ammo every single day. So, why not? My Julie lawyer gave me the third one for free. James Balmer. Where do you want to? Jesus was divorced. As my formerly, wait, she was a right Lutheran minister. She was a she. She's now a he. Reminded me very often that Jesus specifically decided not to get married for whatever that was worth.
wise move.
So at the time, the kids were like 10 and 13-ish, I guess. I think the oldest kid had just turned 18, so there were two younger kids. I don't know exactly what we're doing. Buck, you're full of shit. Husey confirmed you asked. I asked what? Dan,
I believe Dan is saying that you campaigned or lobbied to get on the show with Husey when John was going to be a guest.
No, and
Clear
you know
everything
what? I never expected to be asked to be on that show, and I've never lobbied to be on Husey's show with anyone. So, and I asked Mr. Hughes to verify that tonight, but his phone is dead. So he's taking a sabbatical, a nighttime sabbatical from that. But look, I'm sure that my being lobbying to get on the show is as true as John giving great monologues and having done a fantastic job while he was on there. So there we go. But few things in life give me as much joy as to be called a liar by a liar. So I'm done. I'm cool with it.
I don't know. I think Dan's got you a little rattled.
No, you think I'm rattled? I'm trying to be excited because you're always fucking complaining I don't have any energy.
Why are you yelling at me?
Because I'm trying to be excited. Doesn't that equate with that?
I guess. Being loud, being excited.
Yeah.
All right,
Loud.
bring the energy, Buckman. Bring it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna turn on a light. Hold on.
Oh, I kind of like Kinky Look. I kind of like that Buckman is annoyed. No, Husey's actually not ignoring me. But I haven't asked to go on, and he's had a bunch of stuff. And then, my fear is that I'm always going to be typecast as argumentative.
Oh.
As argumentative, and I don't want people to think I am that. I'm really like a sweet, lovable guy.
Patrick was calling you a troll today, I believe he said.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
Wow. I don't know. I think I'm right. You have the clip for that, right? But
It's not a clip. I got to pull up the show.
Oh, okay, but we
Yeah.
can give it.
Yeah, you can get it a look. I don't know if I have the right timestamp or not, but yeah, I'm busy watching
Typical
MLC
Buck,
at the moment.
Darvo, when caught with lie, just own it. You know what, Dan? I will give you this, that no one knows more about lying than you do, so your advice is probably good.
When are you going to go on Dan's show? Is Dan going to come on here and you guys can just hash it out again?
No idea, no desire. No desire.
That's a bad attitude.
I know, but that's me. I have a bad attitude,
You do.
right?
It's unfortunate.
But look, the guy's, you know, uh, the guy's embarrassing himself enough. I don't need to go on and help him do more of that.
He's a fan of John.
Mm-hmm. And oddly, the same exact way he was a fan of Chad's, and we saw how that worked out. You know, right? New JMO, I apologize, but Darvo is not a deep cut, not in this universe. It's like one of those things that was a deep cut, and now everybody uses Darvo. But every fucking time you hear it, especially when it's not, what do you call it? Really appropriate, but that's okay. So Melton called me a troll. I hadn't heard that. What else is going on, Panhandler?
I mean, obviously the Scarlet Ralph nonsense, which everybody's already watched, which I'd prefer not to watch. I mean, they both just need to go away. And then Hackamania. I don't know. Kevin's probably talking about money. There's really nothing going on, right? It's going to be kind of dead as you guys all head out to Vegas and congregate and wash balls in person. You'll be handing out 20s. Lady KayBee, don't forget to get your free handy. She hands out handies.
Lady
Kinda
KayBee would probably be about the only person worth giving a 22, and that'd just have her.
Only 20? That's insulting.
She'd give you a fuck. She'd give you a hug, and I told you I would throw you off if you did this again, right?
You told me to.
I told you to send Lady KayBee the link.
Yes, you just said it like 10. You didn't say it. You said you wanted her on the show. You can throw
Listen,
me
I'll
off.
leave. I'll leave.
No, I'll leave. Throw me off.
No, I'm kidding.
People would rather see KayBee anyway.
I'm
No.
kidding. Lady KayBee. I am kidding, but what do
I
you
could
call
have
it?
swore you just said you wanted her on the show.
Yeah, I know, but I'm capable of doing it if I want it, right?
You're very capable of
Lady
running the show.
KayBee, you look completely different. What the hell's going on? You look.
What do you mean?
You tell me that doesn't. You look fantastic. I mean, you always look fantastic, but this is more.
She got a new from her Only Cankles fan or page. She got a new laptop, right, KayBee?
Yep, I got a new laptop. I have a MacBook Air for my Kankle money. I bought a new laptop.
Cool. So let me ask you a question. On
Yeah.
OnlyFans, did cankles pay as well as assholes?
More.
More.
You'd be surprised of all the Kankle freaks out there. They pay big bucks.
I guess like one asshole is what do you call it? What's the word that I'm looking for? One asshole is like another, but a cankle is a cankle is a cankle.
That's right. I got the Kankle market locked down.
Who's your friend, Schmuel? Exactly, NJ Ranger. I'm sorry, Lady KayBee, but this new camera is amazing.
You have AI eyes. Your eyes look different.
Oh, you know what? This is I'm using NVIDIA Broadcast, and it has a what do you call it? It has an eye tracker. And
Oh, okay.
it apparently completely freaks people out, so I didn't turn it off. And
No
but I
worries.
Are you using a filter too, Schmuel?
no, I got like Lady KayBee got a new camera. I mean, new laptop. I switched from a regular old webcam to my Osmo Pocket 3, and it's just a much better lens and CMOS and all that shit. So
I have no idea
Nice.
what any of that means,
that's the deal.
but it sounds good.
MBS turned Schmuel on to the NVIDIA software. I would like to say that, but actually it came with the camera. I mean, it's I'm sorry, it came with the computer. I bought a new Lenovo in it. That's what was in there. Look at this. Hack the movies. What the hell? I went on this show with a better webcam and didn't get a single compliment from the Buckman.
That's rude, Schmuel. Give him a compliment.
You know, Tony, you got a reason. I mean, great breasts, dude. Fantastic.
Nice tits, Tony.
Really, really good. And got to turn it off. It's disconcerting. Ranger. It's like for just a few days, just to be fucking with. Oh, look at this D-Waver, sad boomer gimmick. Yes, we're all very sad. So, can you hear the city outside my window here?
No.
Oh, wow, that's great. All right, so I've got you both here. I'm doing all the talking. Lady KayBee,
Yes.
what's got you? What's got you peaked today?
I mean, as far as Dabbleverse stuff, I watched some of the Scarlett and Ralph stuff, and that's disturbing to say the least. They are nuts. That one of them will die prematurely.
Yeah, Scarlett's not seeing 2027. No way.
Yeah,
And Lady KayBee, your gain's a little high, I think.
Oh, sorry, am I too close?
I think that's one of
It's
those
not a cock. You don't have to get up on it like that.
Oh my God.
Calm down.
panhandler. We don't treat women that way.
It's me.
I turned
know-
off the eye tracker. It's actually not called eye tracker. It is called eye contact, and I turned it off, and I think now they look worse. So, but there we go. All right, but Lady KayBee, isn't that like one of those bets where if you bet $1, and you win, you have to pay them $2? I mean, it's pretty kind of obvious that neither one of them are going to be around very long.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure. I don't know which one's going to go first. I don't know. Seems like Scarlett's more into drugs than he is, or maybe not. I don't really know much about him. Then he's a turd.
He's a
We all know her.
From my watching him, he's a Downs guy. Like he's the Xanax and shit, like Xanax and booze. So he's just likely to just stop breathing, and
Yeah.
you know, she's likely to whatever. But be pretty cool to have her blow her heart out at 27. But there you go. I know I'm a piece of shit. I get it.
No, I mean I'm almost advocating for it just because she ruined so many episodes of MLC. So
Like I can't do it anymore. When I see
No.
her pop on, I'm like, I can't. I gotta go. It's just like word salad, just nonsense over and over and over and over. I'm like, I can't. I don't know how anyone like. I guess she's entertaining a little, but I can't do it. I can't.
Michigan Tim for $2. See you at Hackamania. Lady KayBee is a
Stud.
stud. Lady
Isn't
KayBee,
that for like a man, a stud?
your gain is high. I'm going to turn you down. You stay the same way. I'm going to turn you down. And then if the audience or fans or chatters or whatever we're calling them today, they will let us know.
the fans, the legion of Schmuel Buckman fans. Ravenous.
One fan is a fan, right?
All right, I
right.
like it. I like it. I like
You
it.
know, I don't know. I'm not. I can't police myself with these words things. You know, like call it a show, call it a stream. I don't care. You know,
You're cranky today.
yeah, pretty much. Pretty much.
Why?
Aw.
What's wrong?
Nothing. I've just had to work like a dog the last few days. I got to keep doing that.
Boo-hoo.
You know, generating that income, and I got changes going on. You know, that male menopause thing. It's brutal. So
What are we doing?
My condolences.
I know.
Lady KayBee, have we? I'm Panhandler.
Go.
Talk for a minute. Lady KayBee, I'm gonna send you a text.
Okay.
Okay, real quick.
Or you could use the private chat.
He doesn't
Why
want you
would
to
we?
see it.
Why would we do that?
Oh, he doesn't want to see
Panhandler,
me.
just, like-
Are you guys this work? You guys gonna get me? Now I'm
Well, we
paranoid.
can't. The problem with the private chat in EVMux is that everybody sees it.
There's 3 of us here. I guess this is about me. So the
If
chat
we were
can suck it.
talking, figure it out. If we're talking about you, right?
What is your fucking problem today? You
I'm
got
just
14
trying.
million net worth. You're going to
I
Vegas.
I don't. I gotta
I
send
heard
it.
you rented out a whole floor for you and Cookie and the dog.
Ooh, nice.
Yeah.
I wish. Do you know that I could not get a suite? Dr. Steve apparently has taken up all the suites are rented out at the plaza.
Probably for Carl and his idiot group.
You know, that's actually they probably are what do you call it? Staying there. You know, like that's probably what they're doing. My favorite is I'm going to want to see the Rochi pineapple room. And
Me
Why?
too. I'm excited to see them.
I'm excited to see them because you ever see how much Rochi smokes? Right?
Yeah.
And Eckel seems like a very neat and clean guy, very organized. It's going to be fun.
Just say gay. He seems very gay.
No, he's a 100% man, just like me.
Aren't you glad you came on, KB? Well, now I'm going to get yelled at for sending. Didn't he not say that he wanted you on the show? I'm still baffled by this. Didn't
Right.
he?
Well, he said I have an open invitation, so I don't know. Take that for what you will.
I went for it. I made a production decision, which apparently backfired.
People live in the plaza like homeless folk. When I was a kid, I worked at a law firm and I had to deliver, like in the mailroom of a law firm in high school. And I used to have, they would send, I was like a messenger and I would go into the Waldorf Astoria and they had people that like lived on the top floors. And there was a big plaque, General Douglas MacArthur was there after, whatever. So it was like, but that's the thing. You ever watch the Thin Man movies?
No,
Jesus Christ. What's wrong with you people?
a lot.
Greatest movies ever made. Myrna Loy made her a star. But that was like their thing. They were really wealthy and they lived in a hotel. And it would just be like constantly,
Sorry.
like if they wanted a sandwich, they would just order it, And it always seemed like a very cool thing for me to do.
Yes,
So.
room service. Amazing.
Do you shit on everything? Is like this your like normal like lifestyle thing? Like,
Yes.
Yeah, that's the shtick. He
You
hates
It's not
it.
even just not shtick though. That's the thing. It's not shtick.
he's like the guy, he sees kids over there, they're blowing bubbles, having a good time, and he's like,
It's annoying.
that stuff causes cancer,
cool.
right? Did you get my DM?
Yes, and the answer is yes. People do.
Okay, cool. All right. Because I wanted to ask you about, we opened with the Ron Bennington stuff. Mm-hmm. And did you want to say anything about that?
Yeah, there's a lot of colon cancer in young people now. People are dying of it. It's really sad. People in their 40s, 30s. I had a girl I went to high school with died of colon cancer probably about 10 years ago. Sad.
Yeah. So get your assholes checked, people.
Yep.
And
Check your butts.
and there we go. And you don't have to do what Ray DeVito did. You don't have to stay in a hotel the night before and build a pillow fort so you and mommy can be together. All right. So this leads us to our first topic of the evening. And Lady KB, this is why I was trying to avoid. wasn't trying to avoid having you here, but I didn't want to put you on the spot. But
Oh, no worries.
you are
on the
now
spot.
on the spot.
Okay.
Pregnant or fat?
I can't answer that. Well, she's not pregnant. She's not pregnant. And I'm not saying she's fat. I'm not saying that.
I got you. I was just, putting you on the spot, as it were. So, I mean, she's admitted to gaining a few pounds, and it is
Sure, we all do.
that change of life, and things happen. Stuff starts to spread in places it never spread before. But you don't think she's pregnant? You think that's all bullshit?
I think so. Yeah. It's a work.
And how is it as a work? Do you think she's getting buy-in or no?
Well, she's getting the attention. People are talking about it, you know?
Yeah, and I guess you reach a point where you kind of can't walk around like half naked all the time, showing off your boobs. So you got to get attention somehow, and she likes the attention, right?
Yeah.
All right. Panhandler.
We're all attention whores, right?
Absolutely. No, we're not. That's why we're all on stream because we're shy and quiet and we're hiding. Show title: Grumpy Old Man. How dare you insult Lady KayBee like that? But thank you for your $2, Michigan Tim. We're glad you're here.
Right, so this is going at it with
Panhandler,
Mersh. What?
pregnant
No,
or fat?
I'm not going to call anyone fat because I am getting very fat for some reason. It's an AI picture, right? It was just a decent AI picture, I'm sure.
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, she got what she wanted, right? Wasn't she on with Stuttering John and Vince yesterday or the other day? As soon as she posted the picture, so as KayBee was saying, she wanted his attention or attention, and she got it. So I mean, I guess it worked. But she's fucking insane too. I mean, she's lost her fucking mind. Right? To what about talking about the affair or whatever, whether is there an affair or not? It's just a wild thing to say about somebody who's married and in this world and she's still married. I know they're going through a divorce or whatever, but still, it's just, I don't know what she's doing. She's crazy. But all Puerto Ricans are crazy. So
Oh my God,
women, Puerto Rican women, I'll be more
racist.
specific.
So racist.
Yes.
Speaking of Puerto Rican, moment of silence for Tommy Jordan. He passed.
Did he?
Did he really fall off that stupid thing or is it just a work?
I don't know. It looked
yeah,
pretty
I don't-
real to me.
Yeah, but again,
He
I think he has access to that kind of bullshit. Like, I mean, it doesn't hard to get a neck brace or whatever, but yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if he's making it up, right? He's speaking of attention whores. He's another attention whore. So, I mean, if he did, I really hope he was recording it and we can see it, and he posts a video, because I'll watch that thing on a fucking loop.
That'd be your Zapruder film. You'd be like,
Exactly, I'll just keep watching it.
back into the left, back into the left.
Watching it. It'll be my new
like a-
porn. I'll be jerking off to it.
Bigfoot rides a unicycle. Based on the picture though, he did look banged up, right? I mean, I thought he
He had
looked
a
banged
thing
up,
on his nose. He could
but he was wearing a helmet.
Whatever. I mean, he did post a video not too long ago, like of either with a drone or something following him around, right? On his Instagram.
Yeah.
Do you have you seen the unicycle that he rides on?
I've seen
I
one
have.
of them.
I mean, those things go insanely fast, and it's crazy. All right, Doom's Paya. The curse came for Tommy Jordan. The curse will come for you too. You can't avoid it. You can't stop it. So, yeah, I've had my electric scooter accident about a year ago, so I'm done with that.
And then it got stolen.
You know what's funny is it's
By a
still
Newport?
actually the
Exactly.
AirTag.
Or a
The
Puerto Rican.
AirTag still works. Well, it's not in that kind of a neighborhood in Brooklyn.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Right.
wait. More something or other. I think you guys would say.
The Tuscan Raiders.
Uh,
The Arabs.
invaded Sicily. No. Not even close. They wouldn't steal it. They wouldn't steal a scooter. They have cars. Lots and
Camels.
lots of cars.
Oh.
So, all right. But Panhandler, do you have a thought on this pregnancy? Do you have a like
No, I don't think
an
she's
idea
pregnant.
of why she's doing it?
Because
How
she's
she
fucking
came up with?
insane. Have you met, and all apologies to the lovely like KayBee, but have you met the women in this universe? They're all nuts. They're nuttier than just a normal woman walking on the street. I mean, we're nuts too to be in this, but if you're a woman to come in this universe with the animals in the chat and the animals that follow this stuff, yeah, they all have problems.
I love you, buddy, but you're not the person that I'm turning to for
I'm completely
advice
normal.
on women.
No, nor should you. Nor should you.
You know,
The batting average is not good. Not below the Mendoza.
Mendoza.
I'll be all right.
but KayBee, Panhandler is the kind of guy that you could be standing with them. One of the most beautiful women in the world could walk by, and you could go, "Wow, she's beautiful." And Panhandler go, "I bet she's a cunt." You
Look
just
She
at she's
is. She is. Probably. Most likely. I mean, that's not a reach, right?
He'd call her a pillow princess.
I do use. Yes, exactly. Exactly. Word on the street is young old Fives is a pillow princess,
Oh no, I
which
don't
is
think so.
which is weird for a black girl, but that's the word on the street. So
This is where I do the old look in the sky because I have no idea what the words mean, but it's okay. You can tell me. You can
they
tell
just
me
lay
later.
there and doesn't do anything. And just you know,
You know, those
Oh,
hot girls that are just like
yeah, they don't.
shitty in bed and they're just like, all
Exactly.
right, do what you want.
I'm
that would
hot,
be
so
a
I don't have
certain
to do any
kind of
work.
that would be a certain kind of American princess that I know.
Jewish, right? Yes, same.
So
thing. Yes, I don't think young old Fives is Jewish though. But wouldn't that be the two for black and Jewish? Yikes.
so when I was a younger man, I was flirting with a married woman, and her husband wasn't treating her well, and all the usual bullshit. And I couldn't. I was so excited, like, oh, she's paying attention to me. This is gonna be great. And the moment came, and the time came, and all I remember was going like, do you move or anything? Like maybe even a grunt or something. And it affected me badly, and I still haven't gotten over it. So
Justice
that's
for
it.
Schmuel.
I know, justice for Schmuel. Well, I got lucky. I eventually got lucky enough that I may not have gotten over it, but Cookie is help guiding me through. And so there. All right, Lady KayBee, being
Yeah.
the professional medical person, I want to ask you another question. I got a whole bunch of them, but I didn't know. I'm only going to do two. I have a whole bunch of them for you. We'll do a show one night.
Okay.
We should have you, Dr.
And don't
Stephen
send the
May,
link
on.
out. Don't send the link out if you're on the show yet, KB.
But
Pro tip.
no, I want to. What do you call it? What is your feeling on these GLP-1 drugs, the Ozempic and Zepbound and all that stuff?
I don't think they're a bad thing, honestly. I mean, if it's helping somebody lose weight in the long run, it'll you know, better their health. And people say, "Oh, it's cheating," and well, yeah, when you get off of it, you have to maintain a healthy diet and exercise, just like anything else. But you have to put the work in. But I don't really see a problem with them. They're very expensive. Like a lot of insurance won't pay for it, so people are paying $300-400 a month for
Is that how much
Ozempic
it is?
shots, which is
And
crazy.
that's cheap.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
cheap. My neighbor, who had insurance that was covering it, stopped covering it. Now pays $500 a month plus the doctor visit for it. But yes, Ozempic Joey, which is one of the reasons why I'm asking about this. All right, so I don't want to pull an individual, right? A specific individual, but considering you've been to events, right? And you've seen that we have to get the more sturdy chairs than normal to hold the crowd and stuff. Let's just say, for argument's sake, you were 6'3", 6'4", 6'5", and morbidly obese, and you had diabetes, right? Would it be something that you would consider?
Yeah, absolutely.
So,
I mean, if you're 300 something pounds, it's not healthy. Your heart's not going to make it very far.
I was just the reason why I'm saying that is because I was actually listening to Patrick one night, and he's like, that stuff is poison. It causes this cancer, it causes that cancer. And all I kept thinking was, if it makes you grow an arm out of the side of your head at 65, you're actually going to be there at 65.
Everything causes cancer. How does he know? I don't know. Those drugs have been around for a while.
Yeah, I don't want to. I'm not picking on him, but I'm just laughing because I laugh at the people who are all like, "Oh, it's dangerous," and I'm thinking like, yeah, it is, but everything's a trade-off, right? And So as Dr. What the hell's his name? Dr. Drew says, there's no free lunches in medicine. So
Right. Being 350 pounds is dangerous too. So
it's very cool. All right, Brock. Melton has totally run out of steam and has no clue how to evolve from the steel toe model that he stole from Chad and win by 2. Oh please. Oh please. That's like you know, it's a lot of the Tesla, like Tesla stole stuff kind of thing. The problem is that if you have an idea, they're not necessarily unique to you, but it's not about the person that has the idea. It's about the person that makes it work. Hence Alexander Graham Bell, even though we're told an Italian really invented the phone. But there you go. Melton already takes 2 liters of Diet Coke for his diabetes. Let's move on to the spinning. It's really funny because I laugh because I'm like, Patrick is totally against it because it's dangerous and it's all this stuff. And then I've got Joey C, who we know has been on it and like doing stolen weight loss valor. That's hard work, you know. So much for his presidential run. And
he looks good though. Good for him.
no, it is. I'm happy. I'm happy for him. All right. Panhandler. Next question. Joey C, presidential run. How should we treat it?
Like we treat the show. Laugh at it. I mean, no, don't take it seriously. I think the scary part is I think he's taking it seriously. But I mean, he was on Clowntown the other night or a couple weeks ago when I was on, and then he was on MLC. Was it yesterday or was yesterday Monday? I don't know. I keep track of it. And something's going on with him where he cannot shut up. Like he's got like the Scarlet syndrome where he'll just talk and talk and talk and repeat himself. He's a little more coherent than Scarlet, but again, I don't know what's going on with him either. Although the him getting like kicked out of the house that he just moved into a few months ago, and now he's got a new. I mean, he's just going to go from house to house to house. It's great. No, you can't be serious with this presidential thing, right?
So this is kind of what I'm wondering. So people are actually asking him like presidential questions.
Who?
Right? Well, no, all the shows that he's going on, people are asking about his plan for this, his thing for that.
It's a gag. Yeah, I'm sure.
I understand, Panhandler, but you know,
What do you think? He's on the McLaughlin group?
let me finish.
Crosstalk?
Tukey Soup is definitely the McLaughlin group of our day.
Well, you
But
ball washer.
would you? But if you were on a show with him, it was your show, and he came on, and he wanted to talk about that stuff. Would you just tell him he's a moron, or would you actually like entertain these questions?
I mean, it'd be a pretty short show if I just told him he was a moron. I mean, I get entertaining it, and
Well, you do it to me, so you don't seem to have any care whether this show, goes on for 2 hours or not. Go ahead.
no, I think we all hope it goes on a lot less than 2 hours. No, Joey C, what else is he going to talk about? I mean, you can talk about his wife, you can talk about the Flora Newports, or you can talk about his presidential campaign or his Harley in the kitchen. I mean, those are the kind of the Joey C topics, But
Yeah.
doesn't the silly fruit, the Euro covers them 8 hours a week, so there's not much more to say about Joey C, right? Isn't that the fruits and Rochi's bit?
That is the fruit and Rochi's bit, but I tend to antagonize Joey a little more than they do.
Yeah, he doesn't like you. I get it too.
Look, who does like me? Moon Crickets, Tuesday Night Clown Town, all in caps. Don't send any super chats because this motherfucker won't read ones that get him butthurt. Okay, bud. So this guy the other night sent a $2 super chat. Big money, big spender, calling Quad a PDF. And I would not post it. And has been absolutely butthurt ever since. And threatening to take down the channel. He's going to do this. He's going to do that. But yesterday, I gave $2 to the first homeless guy I saw coming out of the subway. And I said, this is from Moon Crickets, Mr. Z, somebody's other thing, and the 87 other alts that he has. And you know what else we didn't read the other night? Are the addresses that he kept putting in the chat. So,
Oh.
there we go. Oh, look who's here. Kim Nicholson. How do you know Joey is on it? Because he doesn't shut up about it, Kim?
Oh,
He's
Ozempic, yeah.
yeah.
He said it a bunch of times.
Well, yeah, well he actually what I think what happened was he said it and then he's been not saying it as much. Like he's been acting like because people will say, "Oh, you look great." Ah, yeah, I lost this, and he's talking about all the things. So it's pretty goddamn funny. So I think he's kind of sorry he said it in the first place. All right, James Baumer, $1.09. Crosstalk. It was Crossfire Pan, you silly goose.
My bad. I was too proud of myself for pulling the McLaughlin group. I got a little over my skis, as Gino
No,
likes
the
to say.
McLaughlin group was one of them. You
I
were
know,
right.
but then I went as a crosstalk instead of crossfire. My
Do you
bad.
remember? Does this ring a bell? Jane, you poor, ignorant, misguided slut.
Yeah, it was from SNL, from
That was
Dan
their
Aykroyd and
Jane Curtin.
yeah.
Chris Mack. If you ever convince Shades to come on a show, ask her to talk about the convo her and I had about Melton a while back. There's more white whales. Sorry, Shades. In my universe of people that I want to get on a show, she's one of them. So
Yeah, she's great.
I would really like to get her on here. Panhandler, proud he remembers a show title from 30 years ago.
That's all I got, Kim. I don't got much going on. Don't take it away from me.
Misguided. Sam Bibley. Shout out to Mr. Z. The only wrench to time me out and survive. Wow. And Peanut Butter 66 is relatively new and sent a beautiful, wrote a very nice comment in the chat how much he enjoyed us and our show.
Oh,
And
that's nice.
yeah, it was like he wanted more KB, less Panhandler, but you know,
Yes, agreed.
so tonight we're giving him both. And yeah, I'm a scumbag, Carlos. What can I tell you? Shane, saying Patrick wasn't the first to cover steel toe is like saying only the U.S. should make cars. Yeah, we did it first, but other countries have done it better. Saying Patrick wasn't the first to cover is like saying only the U.S. should make cars. Yeah, we did it first, but other countries have done it better. Shane, thank you for your $10. I don't think we actually did it first. I think we put the assembly line together, but I think they were German were making them first. But and nobody can make better cars than the US. We were just lazy, which is the story of our life, right? We thought we could get away with it. And Hillock Drive for $10. Panhandler, why don't you tell us about the Sierra Club and Bohemian Grove connection? I'll wait.
Isn't that like an environmental group, the Sierra Club? I don't even know what that is. I don't get the reference.
That's
You
a
don't know
rabbit
what-
hole I don't want to go down.
Oh, is it? No, I'm busy with other conspiracy. Is it a conspiracy? Because I'll put it on my list.
Yeah, I have a feeling that this is in response to you reposting every single conspiracy theory that comes across Twitter.
I am in a deep. I'm in a bad place with the conspiracy theories. Yeah, I gotta get a habit. Sorry, my dog's going crazy.
Shut that dog up. The
It's always a fucking female. Always.
Yep.
what do you call it? Shit. Now the goddamn dog made me lose my train of thought.
Sierra, Bohemian.
Oh, Sierra Club, whatever with you. I liked the one the other day that said, you put one up and it was a chart, right? It was this graph. And it showed this giant government spending from 1960 on. And it was all government spending. And blamed it on our as if we started defending Israel in 1960. And I'm laughing because do we know what else started around that time? That's when we started the welfare state. That's where all the money went. But that would be an uncomfortable thing because we need to blame Israel. The Final Boss celebrates 5 months of membership. Been swamped, but happy 200 episodes. Buck Mafia. Thank you.
Is this really your 200th episode?
Yeah.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Stick with it.
It's crazy, right? I
Good
got that stick to it
episodes.
in it. Unbanned Josh Denny fan is asking the question that many people have asked. Did Panhandler have a personality at some point?
No, I've been told many times being an asshole is not a personality trait. So, no, Josh, but it's good to see you. And I know you've missed me. You like when Schmuel has a lot of guests and doesn't pay enough attention to the chat. So I'm here for you. And
The thing about being a curmudgeon Panhandler is occasionally you've got to be soft, right? Like you soften a little bit, and that makes, because it's like, oh, you know, he's miserable, he's had a rough life, but it's soft. There's a softness beneath him, and then that makes people interested in your history and where you came from.
I told you I'm getting fat. I'm getting doughy. That's getting soft.
I bet he
Not that-
cries at those animal commercials.
I
where they
do.
have the
I
sad
won't.
little
That
doggies
Sarah
and they're
McLaughlin
shaking.
thing. I won't watch. I'll turn
Me
it
either.
off.
I turn the channel.
I can't. SPCA. I can't.
See, you have a soft side.
For animals, not for humans. Yeah, for animals, 100%.
I picture Panhandler as the guy that's able to watch like the Mexican gangs cut up people with chainsaws. But if he saw a dog getting kicked,
Yeah.
he'd be brought to tears.
I mean,
I have an
same.
interesting story about that.
Pan is OG MLC. I'm definitely not soft. What is this? Love KB. Oh, Love K. Lady KB. Love KB. Or
Either
Same
one.
thing. Same thing.
I think
Hello,
he's
Rick.
trying to say number one
Thank you.
KB fan. Lady KB fan since day one.
Thank you. Thank you.
James Baumer for $1.99. Leave the Shuleys out of this. They pay my bills.
You're
They don't hurt mine either. So I love them. I just think you guys dislike them because they're like the most successful ethnic group ever to come to the shores of America. Right?
I'm not going to get pulled into this conversation. You know my feeling.
Chris Mack. That isn't what that said. All right, wait. I have a habit of doing this. All right.
Yes,
We'll
you're
reread them. Pan is OG MLC. I'm definitely not soft. Hashtag Lady KB. Is that pretty much it?
I don't
Yeah.
know if that's the one he's talking about, though.
Well, that's the one we have.
All right.
That one ain't good enough? All right. And Kim Nicholson. Chris? Laughing. It's really good to see Kim Nicholson back. I missed not having Kim Nicholson around. Great Scott is Christian. Well, this is a big week for you. Congratulations, the highlight of your year. All right. I wonder if Lady KB is a part of the Sea Org.
No, but I should be. That's Scientology, right? Have you seen Tom Cruise? He hasn't aged in 20 years. Maybe Scientology ain't so bad.
For Tom Cruise. All the blood of those Scientology children being pumped into his veins every night, right? Like,
Right.
you think when he goes home, he's got like these rows of little kids hooked up to tubes.
Oh, God, probably.
Tom lies in his like chamber. What is the hell do you guys call that? You crazy conspiracy theorist? Adrenochrome? Is that the thing I'm thinking of?
Yeah.
Right. So anyway, LOL. Buckman is stubborn. He will break the strong. And can we get KB and Schmuel to switch pace? Can we get Schmuel and KB to switch places so the guests are facing each other? Oh, I think I know what you're saying. You're saying, and I just figured this out because I'm not that smart, that Lady KB is her best side is her right side, and like Barbara Streisand, and so Barbara's is her left, right? So if we move Lady KB over, then we're looking at Lady KB instead of her looking away from us.
This is my
How's
good
that?
side.
Fantastic. $4.99. I'm not soft because Lady KB is on the show. George back.
We got it. We
Thank
got
you,
it.
Roy Cohn, for $4.99. And you are correct. I am an idiot. I own that. All right. So we've decided that Mommy is not pregnant. Vince is not the father. See, I was kind of hoping she was pregnant and it was like somebody we least expected as the parent, right?
Like who?
I don't know, but imagine like a little kid coming out with this perfect cleft chin. And then it was like
Oh boy.
with like a real anal fixation, and we find out that it was hatched on the night re-colonoscopy. How exciting would that be? Talk
Ugh.
about your conspiracy theories.
What the fuck is wrong with you?
I'm a mental patient.
Clearly.
They let me out. They let me out once in a while. Jesus
so
Do you
Christ,
imagine
Ken.
Ray as a father? Holy fuck.
Oh God, don't do it.
I mean, I've probably seen worse, but still.
You know, I would think Ray would be probably not the greatest father, but I do think Ray would be a provider. Like, I feel like Ray would worry that the kid was taken care of. I don't think
Yeah.
he'd be giving him emotional support or whatever, as opposed to other people who have kids and then just like, fuck them because they don't like the mother or something. You know? So I'll
Maybe.
give that. Buckman, the conspiracy theory label is dead now. Stop sticking your head in the sand, bro. The lid has been
Correct.
blown off.
Correct.
All the people that were telling me, vote for Trump, he's going to save the world. Vote for Trump, he's going to put all the pedos away. Vote for Trump, he's going to do all these things. He's going to break the deep state.
That's not a
How's
conspiracy
that working
theory.
out
That's
for you?
propaganda. They're two different things. The conspiracy theorists have been proven right these last 4 or 5 years, 100%.
Name one.
COVID
Was it conspiracy theory? But it wasn't like
about
but
the
it,
vaccines, about the
was it? Yeah, but was it a conspiracy theory? It was open. We all knew it at the
no,
time,
it wasn't.
right?
No, honestly, I'll go fucking crazy. You can't even say that. From what media, actors, entertainment, the elites were all telling us in 2020 to now, don't even tell me it wasn't conspiracy theory. From the lockdowns to the vaccine, to the effectiveness of the vaccine, to the actual deadliness of the virus, it was all bullshit. Just stop it. Just stop it. It was all
Lady
Even where it-
KB,
Even
as
where
a
it
med-
came from, they lied about
right,
that too.
right.
the light about what?
Where it came from Wuhan, out of that lab. It was a lab leak. But
Oh,
Everything
yeah,
Fauci said
you
was a
couldn't
lie.
say that. Yeah.
right,
That sounds
right.
like, you know,
So is that a conspiracy theory or is that just government lying to you?
I'm not going to get into this.
No, because no, seriously, a conspiracy theory is, as somebody put in here earlier, a small country in the Middle East was involved in the Kennedy assassination, of
And
which
9/11.
there's no and 9/11, right?
100% he wasn't involved with Kennedy.
Those are conspiracy theories,
Kennedy
right?
threatened to take
This
away
wasn't. We saw that the
their
other thing
ability to build
unfold.
nukes. Yes, of course the Jews were involved with Kennedy dying. 100%. Yes. Yes.
The Jews loved Kennedy. Hilux driver for $10. Alex Jones talked about EP and the UK Jimmy guy years ago. Who's the UK Jimmy guy?
There's EP Elvis Presley.
Maybe. Hilux, expand on that. We'll bring it up. You don't have to reach out. Oh God, because as Luigi Greenberg proved, it was a group of gay CIA agents that launched the original Kennedy assassination.
They were gay?
Yeah, there's this whole like you have to go. What's his Luigi Greenberg does these great shows, The Skeptical Robot, and he did an entire series like on the Kennedy assassination, and it's quite amazing. Yeah, but it was like they were worried that these gay KGB agents, no, I keep saying KGB, CIA agents were convinced that Kennedy was going to take them over, or was allowing the Cubans to come in, something like that. Hilux driver in Fresno, California, they found a biolab where Chinese were producing things kind of weird. But all
And
right,
Ukraine. We can do Ukraine too. Same thing.
right, but this is not. But I don't understand why that's a conspiracy theory. I mean, that's like shit we've known forever, right? Plum Island, like all these places. You know, the difference is in the past, we used to just trust the government to do stuff. I mean, if it's a conspiracy, the conspiracy is that we don't trust them anymore. I mean, I don't get it. It's like none of this shit is shocking.
Imagine ever trusting the government to begin with.
Well, you know what? You do on a daily basis, whether you like it or not. So there you go.
Yeah.
So,
You don't.
yep. Moon crickets, 100%. Gays took down Kennedy.
Oh boy.
Genta 01, what the hell topic is this?
Good question.
It's called Annoy Panhandler. That's the
am
entire
Gone off the rails.
the entire episode was to get Panhandler. I blame it on Dan. We were all good. We were on track. And then
I
Dan
feel like I
started.
messed up the flow of the show here.
You did.
No, actually,
You
you actually brought it back. James Baumer, what happened to the Bigfoot show you promised? I promise I will do it. I have the article. There was a recent article from the Wall Street Journal on Bigfoot. We will go and we will do it. Great Scott says, we know the Jews and we know the Christians. All right. Panhandler and Lady K, you got to remember the host is a little slow.
a lot slow.
A little. Oh, look at this. It's love in the air again. Kisses to Panhandler from Genta.
I'm sure it's very sincere. I'm sure. I think she told me to shut up, loser, the other day. So
She's
you're
the
all,
best.
you're all crazy, all of you.
And this is David R. Fuller. David R. Fuller actually has a great question. Well, he makes a comment. Tukey Taliban took out Richard Simmons. But really, Panhandler,
Big if true.
who took out Richard Simmons?
Howard Stern.
Come on, you can do better than that. It had to be some right-wing conspiracy that he was spreading his effeminate maleness all over the universe and encouraging men to wear little short shorts and tights.
That's what I'm wearing right now.
Probably. Should we make
Big
Panhandler?
Pharma. No, I got one. Big Pharma took out Richard Simmons because he was encouraging people to lose weight the old-fashioned way, and people were losing weight and they wanted that Ozempic money from
There you
people.
go.
So that's what
Good
happened.
job. Good job, KB.
Thank you.
Except they did take him out like a few years before Ozempic hit the market. But
Well, they knew
Yeah.
what was coming. They're always 10 steps ahead, you know?
that's it. Well, it's a conspiracy, right? Richard was going
Right.
to blow the lid off this new drug that was going to come. Yes, I am actually a fan of Big Pharma because guess what, guys? I wouldn't be here without him. So,
Okay.
you know,
Yep.
And it's no offense to Lady KB. As somebody who has a myriad of medical issues, who spends a lot of time in hospitals and doctors' offices, doctors don't know shit, right? It's just a process of elimination. Okay, it's not this, we're going to try this. It's not that, now we're going to try that.
Yeah.
Okay, this isn't working, let's try and take out 85% of your spleen. That should help. Like, they don't know dick. They really don't. So I don't have a whole lot of faith in the medical institution.
To be honest, I don't either.
Yeah,
The advice I
like-
give was people take care of yourselves because
right.
I hate to say it, but
What do they cure?
well, but the 1 second. I have to get Rover 4353. They took out Richard Simmons because sweating for the oldies was bad for business. I think that's very funny. You guys should smile. All right,
good.
Panhandler.
Yes.
But aren't you asking them like to perform a huge task, right? Like you get a guy like Stuttering John abuses their body for 50 years and then shows up at the doctor and says, "Oh, I want you to fix this." Who's responsible? Is it that doctors don't know anything or that you destroyed the temple that you were given?
Right. To dovetail off KB's point, I mean, it's your own responsibility. You're accountable for yourself, and you should take as good care of yourself as possible. I mean, that's just, kind of common sense, right? So, no, I know why I'm sick. I know what happened. It's not the doctor's fault. But going to 800 different specialists and they just bounce you around. It really is just a process of elimination. I'm not saying they're useless. I'm not saying they don't help. Obviously, hospitals are good, doctors are good, but it's not the end all be all. Medication is not great to be on medication the rest of your life. Weren't you just cheering on a medication? Aren't you going to be on it for the rest of your life? Was it because of your heart, or what was it?
Yes, I
Right?
actually.
You talked about it before, right?
Well, I'm on blood pressure medicines and cholesterol meds.
Even after you lost all that weight, right? So don't you think you should be off one of those two?
Well, here's the story. It's interesting that you say that. I go to the doctor and my blood pressure is 96 over 60 something, and they cut my dosage in half.
Okay, good.
So there you go. But I have Lady KayBee knows the name of it. I don't know what it's called, but my body produces cholesterol, and like I have plaque and blockages. I had a heart attack when I was 39. So, and it wasn't like I was treating myself bad back then. I've shown the picture of a young, svelte, afroed Schmuel Buckman.
With the Jufro.
$5.15. Buckman's blind trust in government is compatible with how seriously he buys into all the Dabbleverse bullshit. Thank you, Johnny Mac. And I'm totally into the Dabbleverse bullshit. This is my life. I go to bed and wake up with this. Kim Nicholson, humans weren't designed to live 80 years. Everything falls apart.
True.
According to a significant number of Christians, or people call themselves Christians, we should live 150 years. But it's sin that causes us to die early.
You know, a lot of it is genetics too. I mean, my grandma lived to be 100 years old. My great grandma too. But then my dad died at 40 of cancer. So what are you gonna do?
Yeah, that's what we're discovering. Are the genetics thing, and one of my customers is a geneticist, works at a big hospital in Manhattan, and they do genetic counseling now with pregnant couples. And it's a little frightening.
Yeah, that stuff is fascinating.
Yeah. Hey, D Waver, I had a heart attack. Quit smoking, you asshole. 100%. I only started this. This was my way to diet. I would smoke I've always smoked an occasional cigar, and I noticed that when I was smoking them, I wouldn't eat. And then I allowed myself to become addicted to nicotine. So, and as Lady KayBee will find out at Hackamania from Cookie Buckman, if I go back to New York after Hackamania is still smoking cigars, I will be sleeping in the shed. So,
Oh no.
yeah, I don't think I'll shit in a cooler, but so
Why not?
I'll be back there. And I got to tell you, I thought these things would be easy to quit, and they are not. Not at all. And then I thought, oh, I'll just get nicotine lozenges. That'll help. And they don't seem to help at all. But
It's the routine. Like I use smokeless tobacco and I have forever. I don't even like it anymore. I just know I'm going for a ride. I'm going to throw a pinch in. I'm going to do something out in the yard. I'm going to throw a pinch in. Whatever. After dinner. Like it's just a habit. It's not I don't necessarily even think it's the nicotine. It's just the routine.
I think the nicotine is addictive, and I have a very
Nicotine is actually cures cancer. That's another conspiracy theory that's been being proven right.
I know,
nicotine-
most people go to Sloan Kettering and get prescribed nicotine and ivermectin.
They were wrong about ivermectin too.
Why were they? Okay, I can't. Lady KayBee,
Yes.
want to explain what an antiparasitic is?
It's to get rid of parasites. They give it for malaria.
Right now, Panhandler, who do you know in the animal kingdom that takes ivermectin every month?
The horses? Is that what
Your dogs. Don't you give your dogs the heartworm medicine?
Yeah, I mean, I do. Yeah, I do for the deer tick or whatever. I have a 3-in-1. Yeah.
Ivermectin. Panhandler, please tell me you ride a Harley.
I used to have a fat boy. I don't anymore. I've gotten too old. I mean, that's just the dumbest way to die. So I don't ride anymore.
And thank you for the $2, Helix Driver. I apologize.
Pretty much drive a tank now.
The man who's missing half a face is tempting losing the other half with Chew.
Yeah.
Real smart. Well, if we were
All I
smart,
got left. It's the only vice I have left, really. So I'm gonna hold
Yeah,
on
we're-
to that one.
Crumbum, it's the burning of carbon. I don't know what we're on there about Panhandler. I mean, Crumbum, but the reality is, if that were true, then guys who chew tobacco would not get cancer from it, right? Right. Insufferable Carlos Danger. Mammy!
Carlos,
Ooh.
when are you going back on MLC, Carlos? You got to go. Make an appearance. You went
Yeah,
on
go on
Ranger
Saturday.
Show. Yeah, come on. KayBee wants you back. You're even better than Clearwater Chad, so come on. Do it for us.
What if that little baby pops out like a little fat thing? Just this giant little fat thing. Could Carlos be a suspect?
No.
He only sleeps with Ray.
All right. Brack, nicotine in its raw form could do that, but all the corporate nicotine products are designed to murder you. That's why they put disclaimers on the packaging. Nicotine is a byproduct, which is why smoking has always been addictive and attractive. All right. Okay, you guys can pipe up and tell me I'm an asshole.
Well, you're an asshole.
Yeah,
Thank you.
I'll tell you that.
It doesn't just treat internal parasites, though. It treats scabies, too. That means it permeates tissues beyond the digestive tract. Schmuel Buckman. But scabies are a parasite. Right?
I heard they're using ivermectin in trials to help with MS too.
Right. And it's not the same exact formula that they give the horses or give the animals that they were giving to treat COVID or other. I mean, ivermectin's been around forever, right? Like 60, 70 years. Like, it's not a new thing. It's been used on, it's not just for animals. It's been used on human beings for a long, long time.
It's an anti-parasitic. I mean, that's what they give it to you. That's kind of what they give it to you for worms, shit like that, you know? Right? They just,
Right.
you know? And there's probably a danger in dogs taking it, but it does prevent heartworm. So, you know, it's a trade-off. Insufferable Carlos Danger, and you are insufferable, you little bastard. Adam, call this episode. Should have been a phone call.
Yeah, but you get to look at Lady Cankles.
Shut up, Carlos.
And it it might have been a phone call, but it would have been the most interesting phone call of your week.
And the government would have been listening.
Right, and the government would have been listening. It's ivermectin is just for the fellas.
Yeah.
All right, so we've gotten through mommy. Who else did we get through?
Joey C.
All right,
touched on Ray. And that's all we need about Ray.
all right. Now, next up on my list, Mersh. Lady KayBee, we'll start with you.
Oh, his stuff with the veterans?
Just Mersh in general, and you can talk about the veterans, but just your general perception of Mersh since he's been on in the Dabbleverse. Thank you,
Who did
final
that?
final boss.
He did it to piss me off, idiot.
I don't mind Mersh. His thing with the veterans the other day, I was like, not a good look, bud. Not a good look. But he's entitled to his opinions, I guess.
All right, but do you buy it? Do you think he really feels that way, or
He does.
No, I think he was just getting people riled up.
Yeah, you got Tim and him going back and forth, and he just ran with it.
Yeah.
you know that's not new though. You know he's been saying that for like forever.
Oh, really? I don't know.
Yeah. And it's always funny to me, the guys that couldn't get in the military are the ones that come up with these things. But it's those guys in the military that allow him to do what he does.
Yeah, exactly.
But what do you call it? All right. So I think the guy's a talented broadcaster. Um,
Mhm.
he's a great storyteller. I think most of the stories are they're made up. But I have to say, my interactions with him have been like he gets an idea in his head, and no matter of fact or discussion or anything is going to break him of the way he feels.
Yeah, when he gets an idea, he doesn't budge, that's for sure.
And yeah, he's still on to he's very much into the anti-Jew stuff and the black stuff, right?
Yeah.
And the whatnot. But I'm like, I don't think he live much differently than sort of your average black American?
Um, I mean, he rents, right? And he call would you say his job is I mean his streams, is that a job? Would you consider that a job? I don't
I
know.
would think it's a job.
Yeah. Panhandler, what's your take?
Well, I know you guys will find this hard to believe. Mersh and I don't really get along very well, but I like him in the Dowverse, and I'll take Mersh over Ralph.
Yeah.
9 times out of 10, or 10 times out of 10 actually. And I agree with Buckman. I think he's good. Voice does a lot of the heavy lifting. I mean, he's also a piece of shit, but so are a lot of people in this universe. So as far as the veteran thing, I go with KayBee. Like, I think he was just kind of, you got Tim and him were going back and forth, and they were just, he just doubled down on it. That's what Merch does. He's going to say outrageous shit. I mean,
Yeah.
that's not new, shocking stuff or whatever. Yeah, I hope Merch stays in Dabbleverse. It's another character, so it's fine with me.
Hey, Crumbum just became a member. Thank you, Crumbum. In my gatekeeper capacity, I allow Mersh, but I want nothing to do with Ethan Ralph.
No, and plus now
Yeah.
Merch is mad at you, so now I'm becoming a fan of Merch because he's shitting on you. So
This is
and
true.
he's starting to win me over. Although I think he's got me blocked on everything still. So free me, Merch.
Yeah.
Let's be friends.
The troops invade countries so Mersh can talk like that. God bless our troops, our law enforcement.
I believe he's being sarcastic. Schmuel.
Not Mint.
Not Mint. Mint's not capable of being sarcastic. Speaking of Mint, has Mint taken a dark turn lately?
Lately, where the fuck have you been?
He really yeah, he's really been trolling hard lately.
Right? And Keena K just became a member. Thank you, Keena K. Another panhandler.
You got to stop with this. You got to stop with this.
You got panhandler, Genta. You got them lined up, man.
Yeah, fat old.
He's got a
Why?
harem of hoes.
Yeah, look how
Oh my
gray I am.
God.
Whatever. Not true. KB's met me. She knows what a monster I am in person.
No,
And she'd still go out with you.
No, she would not. KB got mad at me, and then she blocked me. She had to be blocked for what, like 6-7 months? On YouTube, no less.
yeah, I was really trashing you for a while, buddy.
I know.
We're cool
I know.
now. We're
I
cool
know.
now.
Hurt my feelings.
I'm sorry.
It's
I
okay.
can be a cunt sometimes.
It's okay.
You can. But Lady KB, I will say, you have taken more abuse than just about anybody, right? I mean, you get
Cheers.
shit on, people call you names and stuff. And people have tried to draw me into spreading rumors and gossip about you. And I am amazed at how well you handle it and take it.
It's just words on a screen to me. Who gives a fuck? These people don't know me. It doesn't matter.
I know. It just annoys me that you eventually talk to them, but that's okay. Dang Lizard, thank you, buddy. The Sector can keep Ethan Ralph and get Scarlet on top of it. 100%. And you did hear that Ralph is going to kill me in Las Vegas?
Yeah, Schmuel, you need a bodyguard.
I got
You
you.
should hire, let's see, maybe Panhandler is available to be your bodyguard.
No, I replied to that tweet. If anybody's going to push Schmuel down the stairs, it's going to be me. Ethan doesn't get to do that. I've fucking earned it.
What Mint said is completely correct and not a troll. The military does not preserve our freedoms. Okay. I can't, this is like, it's too involving to go into this argument. but the world that we live in today is very different than the world that we've lived in the previous sort of 200 years of our existence, right? I mean, think about it. Europe had wars like every 15, 20 years, right? Each trying to invade the other's country and take shit over. So
And that's the point. Who's going to invade the continental United States? No, Canada? Fucking Mexico? No. Nobody's going to land on it and invade this country. So
well, we're
stop
not
it.
going to be in but we could easily be cut off from natural resources and other shit because of our stupid rules. And
Right,
more
the US has
importantly,
no
I
natural
would think
resources
that during the
whatsoever. You're
Biden
insane.
administration, weren't you guys all yelling it was an invasion?
Open board, it's two different things. I'm talking about a military action, not just letting everybody come in and get free welfare. Just stop it. Just stop.
I am firmly of the belief that we are giving the keys away and the military doesn't matter. Permaseal finishing for $9.99. Good grief. Look at Lady KayBee. Samuel, take yourself and pan off the screen more. More evidence, Chad.
He gay.
And I did look at the Summit, Ohio bookings for the weekend. There is no Chad Zumach charged with DWI. But what
You mean
was,
Chad lied?
well,
That doesn't sound
what-
like Chad. No.
But what a fucking idiot. Because it's like, you go on there, and guess what is on there? Chad's conviction for theft, from like the 1990s. So it's like, geez, Chad.
That was just
No.
a misunderstanding, Schmuel. Come on.
Yeah. Genta, Schmuel knows karate. He isn't afraid of anyone.
That's right.
The reality is, Genta, I know how to take a punch. That's the big thing. All right. I don't really want to debate it either, but I had to say something because unpopular opinions get treated like trolling too often. It's not so outlandish to criticize the American military as an American. Well, having been in the American military, I criticize it all the time. But I'm there. But I also you can't argue that part of the reason why we're here. I mean, think about it, right? Didn't Great Britain invade us in 1812? I mean, and I know it's 1812, but hey, you don't think that we'd all be speaking German now if we hadn't fought in World War II?
Yeah, we were on the wrong side of that war too. Yeah, don't get me started.
You know what's funny about that though is all these guys that keep going, oh, we're on the wrong side of that run, are the first fucking people that would be put on a train and shipped to a camp. How long do you think Mershman's wonky eye would have done with
I
the
like
Nazis?
train rides. Train rides are very relaxing.
Yeah, not when you're not. Come to New York City, buddy.
That's
You can
not a
ride the
train.
7 train with me every day.
I'll never go to New York City again. No.
So, all right, there we go. We'd be speaking German on the East Coast, Japanese on the West. Very possibly, but who knows? We fucked the Japanese into attacking us, though. That's my thing. So, there we go. All right. You could Duolingo and pick up an extra language. So
Yeah.
all the wealthy people where I am now all send their kids to like immersive schools, like grade schools and stuff, where they learn in multiple languages. And Moon Crickets, last post I'm putting up unless you stop typing in caps because Lady KayBee has a cap phobia. Schmuel, Google Eagle Ford, shall Marcellus Shale, Vicksburg, shall one of the many in West Texas. Don't preach about hydrocarbons. I didn't say shit about a hydrocarbon, did I? All right. Sending a kid to school is lunacy. Yep, absolutely.
Yeah.
Prove. And I swear to God, half the people that I see in chat rooms, you can tell, not much schooling.
You can't
So-
make the argument that public schooling is terrible. Since this country instituted standardized testing in 1975 or 1979 in the Department of Education. Look at the scores. U.S. has completely gotten dumber because of government involvement. Homeschooling is the way to go, 100%.
I'm not arguing that with you, but I am saying to you that the problem with the schools is that we
The unions.
moved our focus away from students and put it on teachers, and or in places like New York, we don't educate children. We just keep them off the streets for 7 or 8 hours a day.
And also
That's
that
what's
most
going
of-
A lot of them just get pushed through the system too. They graduate and they can barely read, you know? I mean, look at Chad. For fuck's sake.
and most of the textbooks were originally published by the Rothschilds, so we can go down that rabbit hole as well.
Yes,
true.
I
It's
think
true.
I'm pretty sure the Rothschilds were the first ones to publish the Bible. I think so. They probably got Gutenberg to put that shit out and cause trouble,
You can deny it.
you know? And it could be worse. You could be going to a religious school.
Yeah, I
I'll
went
put
to
up-
Catholic school. Look at me.
Yeah, so did I. That's why it's so fucked up.
Same.
It's amazing to me that the Catholic Church has gotten away with what the Catholic Church has gotten away with for so long. Ice Dancer, I kind of knew with how quick you were with the joke. And I have to say, Ice Dancer, I like Ice Dancer. Ice Dancer is still in the chat, even though Mersh and I are bickering at the moment.
She's good people. I like her too.
She's an idiot.
Yes.
up.
All right. Lady KB, I want you to prove this at the next event that we're at with Chad. Chad wears fake Chinese Jordans. It's embarrassing. I want to make a claim, and the claim is that the Chad high tops have lifts in them.
They
That's why he
probably
wears
do.
the high chat. That's why he wears the high tops on stage and stuff. Ooh, that's it. Oh, look, Stevie Lou Comedy. Stevie Lou celebrates 4 months of membership. If I catch you on the 7, it's on. Stevie, I'll be at 61st and Woodside in about an hour. So,
Get him, Stevie.
Let's go. Stevie is a big guy. He's
Yeah,
just
he
like,
is. Very tall.
but he's got like I swear to God, he's got like arms like a hawk. You know, he's just fucking giant.
Very lanky. Very lanky.
But you gotta look, Stevie Lou is the one guy of all the people in this universe. Stevie Lou is the one guy that gets that really did. No,
Got in the ring.
he got in the ring. Exactly. Right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Everybody else talks shit. Stevie got in the ring. And, you know, believe me, I'm no Stevie Lou ball washer. Stevie Lou Comedy, you going to Donovan's. Not right now, but I will tell you, Donovan's was home to Ray DeVito getting dinner to go. So, the
Oh,
Ray
yeah.
DeVito,
Isn't
Ray
that
DeVito,
steak night tonight?
I can't eat and I can't drink and eat at the same time because I have to shit. So the old Ray ordering dinner and telling the lady he wants it to go, and you're sitting there like eating, and he's got a takeout bag on the table. So I should have not paid for it. That's really what I should have done. I should have said, not only are we gonna have separate dinners, we should have had separate checks. But I don't have the balls to do that.
Oh,
So-
Ray.
But
Typical Ray.
right. So do you get who amongst you gets the Ray DMs when he's going live?
Oh, I do. He used to text me too, so I'd get double. But now it's just DMs, so.
The same.
I told
Hey,
him to stop doing it.
Panhandler, does he send them
stopped
to
doing
you?
it. He stopped doing it. Like I'm pretty mean to Ray, so I told him he's got to fucking stop, and he stopped doing it. So
Aw.
Now, Lady KB, have you been on Ray's show?
I don't think so.
Because
No, I don't think so. Mm-mm.
the thing that annoys me about, I don't mind Ray's DMs. If Ray said I'm going live at 9:30, I would have no problem with it.
Yeah, it's whatever.
But what I do get is I get DMs from Ray that say, hey, I'm going on at 10 o'clock tonight if you're into it. And I've been on a show. And then you're like, oh, it's just a Ray DM. And then it's, I wanted you to come on. I was sending you a link, but you didn't respond to me. And then tomorrow I will get a DM that says, hey, I'm going on at 10 o'clock if you're into it. and I'll say, "Oh, cool, send me the link." No, I wasn't sending you the link. I was just telling you I was going on.
Yeah, it is very confusing. Like, do you want me on, or you just want me to watch, or what's going on here?
Tommy Jordan,
Oh my God, he's
KayBee,
alive.
he has the link.
He has risen.
Yeah, he does
Hi,
have the
Tommy.
link.
That's a good way to get me off. That's a very good way to get me off any
When
stream.
Ray says 9:30, he means midnight. And the truth of the matter is, no, he does do that. But Ray also would do the thing where he would say a time because he knew Brennan was going to stream him. And now Ray's never said this to me, but I know 100% that it's true that Ray would just delay and delay and delay just to try to mess with Kevin.
Yep. Yep, for sure.
And so there. Oh, look, Kim Nicholson. Is she expressing an opinion about our boy Panhandler?
I have no idea. It's probably not a positive one. Hurting my feelings.
Kim Nicholson is another white whale. I would
say about a lady.
I would really like to have like Kim, Shades Cal, and those guys like all on a stream together. I'd like to do an actual ladies' night with people that were born actual ladies. Not that I have anything against anybody who's not, but we could do that night too. But it would be fun. And
When are you gonna kiss and make up with Ava?
oh, did you hear did you see the Aussie guy on with me on Sunday?
A little bit of it. It's past
Yeah,
my
so-
bedtime.
We discussed it. I don't have any interest in making up with Ava at the moment. And I don't have anything against Ava. I'm not like I don't care. It's like there's so much water under the bridge that it's like let's just let it sit. And it's not like it's hurting either one of us. It's not like neither one of us are getting on shows or being stopped from streaming or it's interfering with our lives. So I don't understand this thing of settling it.
So you're anti-trans?
No.
Oh,
I've been accused all week long of simping for MGD.
I mean, I
So-
don't blame you.
Hey, MGD put up an ass picture this week. I put smoking, and people were disgusted. I was excited, and so
I always DM her like, please teach me how to take thirst traps like that. And she's just like, you're fine. Like, I don't know how. Help me.
my what do you call it? Speaking of beautiful women, my wife says that about you all the time. It's like that KayBee is always like dressed so beautifully. And
Oh, thank you.
she
I love
wishes
her.
she wishes she could do that.
Oh, she can. She's so cute. We should go
wishes she-
shopping, me and her in Vegas.
See, if you could get her to do that, that'd be great. The problem with my wife, and it's not really a problem, is it's a good problem to have if you're a husband. She does not like spending money on clothes. And she also hates the way she looks. So I think it's like torturous for her to go in and like go into the fitting room and, all that stuff. So
I'll take her. I'll gas her up. I'll be like, you look so good, Cookie. They look so nice on you.
And I have a
I'll go.
car. She's a driver. You guys could go to the mall. Pan, you heard Bugman just say U.S. had no natural resources. He said nothing.
I did know-
Scorch his ass. I taught you better than that.
I began to say the exact same thing. What are you talking about? The U.S. has no natural resources. It's not worth it. It's not worth it, Permaseal. It's not. He is. I don't believe Schmuel loves the state as much as he says. Like, this is him trolling, trying to get me and other people upset. I don't think he is as big of a government guy as he likes to say. Like, the fact that, what am I thankful for government every day? What do they do? What do they do well? Nothing. Besides take taxes.
That
and
stop
start
sign on
war.
the corner keeps you from getting killed.
You're right. I would never figure out how to stop. What,
It's
what do you
not.
do? What do you do
That's
when
not
what
the
do you
problem.
do
The
when
problem
lights
is
go
you
out?
would, but the other guy wouldn't.
Why do I have to register my vehicle? We can go on and on. Just stop it. Just stop.
Driving is a privilege. It's not a right.
Right. Next, you're going to say so is owning a gun.
Oh, finally, Mint Diggity and I finally agree on something. MGD is the best. I'm a fan. I am too. So, what is this here? Brack. Kim Nichols of 420 Melton pretended to be drunk and high during a legal crisis stream over the steel toe Rakita Google login stuff. And you told him to stop talking, even though he was being performative. I don't know. Iced answer. She's mine, Buckman. Not if something happens to Cookie and we're flying on separate planes. So, you know, honestly, I wouldn't know what the fuck. I would be so lost if something happened to Cookie. I literally would not know what to do with myself. I'd be like John. I'd probably smell, never take a shower, and sit here and stream and let you insult me.
God, can you imagine how much more you would stream? Oh, I hope Cookie lives forever just on that, based on that alone.
Insufferable Carlos Danger. So this show has basically become killing time talking about the next in-person event until the people on the stream get together at the next event. If you would come to events, you would feel a part of this. Number one, you know, and it's all these guys. They talk shit all the time, you know, but they never put themselves out there. More importantly, it's our main goal here is not to be a clip show. That's all we're trying to accomplish. So, and I think we do that pretty well. All right. So you guys think Mersh is a net positive in the Dabbleverse, right?
I mean, yeah, he's creating content. People are talking about him, right?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that's a little more positive than I'd like to be for Mersh, but sure, why not?
But is that the standard? Like, is that the standard? Like, that people are talking about you? Is that a standard?
Mersh actually does a show, right? He does have topics or has something planned generally at least a few times a week, right? It's not like this where we just talk about what happened in Dabbleverse, which I talk about all the time, where shows talking about shows, talking about shows, talking about shows. So I think that in that way, he is a net positive. He tries something. He has something. He has some sort of agenda or rundown that he's going to go through. So, yeah, I don't know net positive, but he's good for the Dabbleverse. It can't just be Patrick, KayBee, and WATP.
I mean, he brings something, right?
He does. And I'm not disagreeing. I'm just asking. I'm trying to get the opinion of the people whom I respect. And I think he's a net positive too. But I do think he goes off the rails every now and then. And I get a little not concerned. I don't know what the right word is, but maybe I care too much about these guys being self-destructive, you know, and that's really what I want to avoid. As from Perth, Australia, dressed like a Chicago Bull, it is our friend Dean, the Aussie guy.
Hello, Dean.
Hi, KayBee. For some reason I'm here. Just to sleaze on the KayBee for a while.
Can you maybe adjust your gain a little bit? You're low.
Oh, fucking great. There's nowhere to fucking change it in Evmux.
Yeah, there is. Go to audio.
Yeah, I'm in audio.
And there should be a slider.
I don't see a fucking slider.
Okay.
Anywhere.
Then
Hey, where are you, David?
I have you maxed out. You were fine the other night, so we know it works.
Yeah, maybe there's... Hang on, let me try something.
Tap your mic. Just tap it. Yeah, we can
Definitely
hear
the
it.
mic. It's definitely...
There you go. Maybe
Is
you
that
guys.
better?
Yes.
Better?
Is it?
Better? Hang on.
There's two other people here besides me. Could you chime in a little bit? Help me out.
No, I think this is going great. I like it.
Yeah. How's that? How's that?
Better, but still a little low.
Fucking great. EVMux sucks.
All these StreamYard fans. Carlos Danger, the anti-clip sentiment is moronic. It's okay to drone on endlessly about other shows, but not play a video clip from another show on YouTube. Someone didn't get the joke. Does somebody want to tell him?
I like Dark Carlos. He's getting very chippy.
I do.
I like it.
All right. Can we go back to a question that we sort of just passed over? Mint Diggity, has he gotten dark lately? Do you think that he's like ratcheted up his trolling or his dislike for people, or is he the same Mint Diggity he's always been?
I think he's the same Mint, just going hard in the paint lately. And I dig it.
The language has sure ratcheted up, you know? And a lot more asshole, a lot more cowards, a lot more eunuchs, and that stuff. All right.
Yeah, it makes me laugh.
So we're doing a run through of people here, Dean. I don't know how much you've listened.
Yeah.
No one's listening.
How do you feel about Mersh, positive or negative in the Dabbleverse?
He has his good moments and bad moments. Hang on, I'll bring you guys back up on the screen. How am I? Is this all right? Can you guys hear me all right?
No. Can you turn up, like, can you go into your settings on your
Yes, I'm like,
computer?
that was currently in fucking settings, and it's got a fucking thing saying I can't change it.
No. Your settings, not the ones in the computer, not in.
Schmuel,
Sorry.
please.
He's stealing your
Okay,
bitch,
just
Schmuel.
Talk amongst
Shut up,
yourselves. This is
Schmuel.
what you do to people, Schmuel. This is what you do to people.
Agreed.
I know.
Very frustrating.
My audio gets great, my production gets great, and I make everybody else's shit. And this is my way of coming back at all of you people who harassed me for so long.
What about now? Is that any better? No?
No.
No.
Fucking
You want me to sing while you try to do that?
Do whatever you want. I don't care.
Yeah. Here, that's funny. JMO, yeah, he turns you down. That's a Dan's constant complaint about me, that I turn him down. I have no access to be able to do that.
You don't
but I
turn him down. You turn your gain up. You do that.
I don't touch I don't touch anything during the stream. I have learned. The only thing I've ever done is the last time I plugged in a headset, it fucking crashed my whole computer, so I don't touch anything.
Do that again.
All right. Permasil finishing, Pan. You don't love these high IQ atheists that know everything. They humor me.
Yeah, Schmuel is very smug. Not as smug as a Moody, but he's very Schmuel Schmugman. I can't say that anymore, but my S's. That's why I did it.
Moody did tell me today that I am no longer permitted to call him a genius.
now?
John Mack, 86. Any chance we can get some elevator music in the background? I was actually thinking about that. I was going to sing and provide the elevator music while Dean got sorted. I guess Dean, just yell if you're allowed.
Yeah, I'd like to sort this out. Why is it only different here? And it wasn't different on fucking Monday night, Sunday night, whenever the fuck that was.
This is
I'm
great.
just frustrated now.
This is fucking peak Dabbleverse.
Alright, I'm going to agree to that.
Carl, this is not going to make Carlos feel any better about this show.
I have read and fully understand the above. Alright, I'm letting him do it. I'm giving Schmuel fucking control. There you go. What
I
we gotta
don't.
do?
I can't. You're maxed on my end. There's nothing more I can do.
Well, I just got a request and agreed to it, so he fucking great.
Oh, Final Boss is that's Final Boss sending that to you. So, boss, if you can do it, do it. Thank you, Sam Bibley, the Final Boss. Turn Aussie guy up.
This happened on Pat's show as well, but this didn't happen on Sunday night.
Were you using StreamYard before today?
No, this is the first thing I've done today.
I thought I saw you on something earlier today. Only because when I have switched from StreamYard to EVMux, I've had to restart my computer.
Well, yeah, I was on StreamYard yesterday, I guess.
And have you restarted your computer since?
No, I haven't. Do you want me to restart the fucking computer, Schmuel? Is that what you want me to do?
I'd like to be able to hear you, Dean. That's all. I don't care. You don't have to do anything.
I'll fucking.
I mean, you want me? I'll throw you tin cans in a string.
You should go out and come back in again.
Yeah.
That's a bit.
Leave the room and
Leave the
come
room.
back.
Leave the room.
Physically leave the room. Oh, he's really gonna leave the room. There you go.
Dean, you're looking svelte.
Yeah, you
the
look skinny.
You look skinny. You're not like the. You play a big fat guy on TV, but now we've busted you.
Now we can't hear him at all.
All right. Well, you mess with that. I'm going to put up a picture, and let's see if it works. It does. And hold on.
Full screen KayBee.
I'm
Just put on the gun show.
I'm going to put on. But you act like you've never seen guns. You've got guns all over your house.
That's exactly what I was talking about.
So, all right. I want to go to here. Sorry, kids. This is me being a moron. I'm going to spotlight this. All right. It's hard to see, but that
I'm sure this
is.
person's on a phone.
You guys, do you guys see those? Like, you can just see the graphs, right? Like the numbers, the red and blue and all that shit.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So that is the last 30 days of viewership of Nice Podcast Stupid, Granny, BYB, Penny and the Dork, Pat Dixon, in order, Pretty Antisocial, Gino Bisconti, Echo Pineapple, Luigi Greenberg, Karmic X is the yellow, and Schmuel
no.
Buckman is the last one. Right? So I did this today because I just wanted to like take a look and see how we're doing. And now let me pull that back down, come over here, and I will take it off the screen. The most striking thing in that obviously is everybody's doing fine. It's not the greatest comparison in the world. But Karmic's views, those are views on YouTube for the last 30 days. Karmic's views have dropped like by 1,600.
Where are you getting these numbers, right? Doesn't he make his private, though? And don't the views go away when you make it private? Or am I wrong on that?
No, this is vidIQ, and it keeps track of it. And Dan from Nice Podcast Stupid puts all of his shows behind the paywall. After every stream, they're all members only. So that would be the same thing. And according to them, it's a good question, but according to vidIQ, no, it is an actual real representation of it. What do we think happened there?
He got his son.
We're getting tired of him.
That really affected his streaming ability. I like the 3 days of sunburn talk. I thought it was riveting.
Yep.
All right. Johnny Mac for $5.15. I love that Clowntown is nothing more than a pack of hyenas, and this never happens.
W runs a tight ship over there.
Oh, I thought he was complimenting me. I am so wrong.
No.
And but thank you. And somebody put in the private chat. Oh, yeah. Do you have the final boss in the background? If you have that clip, it would be awesome of you to prep it up and put it out. And Panhandler, do you have the Melton thing ready to go, or?
I mean, again, it's not a clip. I just think I'm close to the timestamp where he was shitting on you.
Okay. All right. Well, I didn't even know about it until Panhandler told me a little bit ago, and
Putting Panty to work, nice.
yeah. And look, for all you guys that complain, it's not organized and it's not whatever.
Hold on, I just lost it.
Every time somebody tries to use one of these shows that Panhandler and I, and particularly Lady KayBee, are on to shit on us, they always wind up talking more about our content than making fun of me. So, fuck it. And yes. And so while you're doing that, I will say my piece on old Mershey. Let's see if it worked. Ding, 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 ding. Dean.
I sound
Speak.
the same, don't I?
All right. We can't really we can hear you. We can't hear you great. So we'll be quiet while you talk.
Fuck.
But the best Dean is the loud Dean.
I don't want to yell. Anyway, continue.
Good stuff.
All right. We asked you a question.
ask
Mersh.
me?
Mersh. Positive or you see a net positive for the Dabbleverse? Do you welcome guys like Mersh into the Dabbleverse?
I welcome whoever wants to get involved, get involved. I laugh at Mersh because it's this whole I'm going to destroy the Dabbleverse bullshit. That's where I find it ridiculous and cringe. He has his good times and bad times. He's made me laugh a bunch. If he's covering the right topic. If he's covering another topic, I think he's a fucking idiot. How's that? Was that good? Did everyone hear that?
Yes, I agree.
That's good. I think that makes sense. You actually did. Uh-oh. And now look who's here. We're really in trouble, kids.
Uh-oh.
But I have a feeling that we may be getting porn bombed. So let's keep our finger on the
Get
button.
my dick out then.
No, this is the video. Yeah.
Oh, Jesus Christ! You got me nervous.
Patrick would come on this show. Are you crazy?
Everybody comes on this show sooner or later, right? The one pun, Aussie is very low. We know we're working on it.
Thanks.
What happened? He's on the low part of the world. He's over there by Antarctica.
This is a good night.
Let me make that bigger, I guess.
That'll make me louder. Yep.
And that will
Just
make
fix it.
we'll put you behind.
Stream.
Panhandler, it's all about you. You gonna run it?
Yeah, I think I'm at the right spot. We'll see.
Scream. Stream. 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 Scream. Scream. Stream.
All right, Patrick, move it along.
Just to recap, last week, Brian Landon downloaded a video from Moody's
Congrats, Latanya.
YouTube, re-uploaded it to his channel. No, you think I'm retarded. That's fair. Everyone's allowed to have their own buckets. You will never hear me go, I wish Brian Landon respected me. I wish Brian Landon thought I was smart. I wish
I'm trying to,
load video.
sorry, I'm trying to find. I didn't have the right timestamp, or I did, but then I
It was legitimate. His striking was legitimate because he did ask Brian to take the video down. Brian didn't take it down. He so basically gave him fair warning, and then he went.
Even if he didn't, it's still warranted. It's not okay because he asked him first. Don't download videos off other channels and re-upload them to your channel. That's just stealing content. This isn't complicated. I can't download someone else's show and re-upload it to my channel. That's content theft. Period. This doesn't warrant a 15-minute discussion by two of the emptiest heads in the Dabbleverse. No offense.
talking about you, Schmuel.
I like no offense.
Watch these two dopes.
From what I understand, that's
Get him,
how it
Patrick.
works. I'm not in the intimate DMs of either one of the, that situation in particular. So I don't know, but that's what was said. And after, I think Brian took the video down, but left it up on Rumble. And then on Twitter said, all right, well, Moody said that he
Hold on. Ice Dancer's saying it wasn't on his channel. Sorry to be that guy. No offense, Ice Dancer. This is above your pay grade. The video was on Moody's channel. It still is to this day. And Brian Landon took it and uploaded it to his channel. Now, It doesn't matter if someone sent it to Brian Landon and Brian Landon didn't go take it from the channel. None of that matters. I understand that someone might have downloaded it and sent it to Brian Landon and he uploaded it to his channel. That doesn't matter. It's not Brian Landon's content. Brian Landon didn't make this video.
So good question.
Imagine being able to
I
build an
don't
app
have
with
free-
your
I
name
don't
on
have
it
premium.
just by thinking about it.
Oh my
Me?
God! How do you not have premium?
Panhandler's poor.
Oh my God! He gets
I won't
one
pay for it.
$430 gas bill, and it's the end of the
What?
universe.
No one knows what you're saying, old man.
That's who we're here for. If it weren't for them,
I do still pay for cable though.
there'd be no streams. There'd be no shows. So yeah, my view of it is, I agree with everything you say, and then I add to that, it was the dumbest fucking move on the planet,
There you
right?
go.
It wasn't. It wasn't. No offense, Schmuel. You might be retarded.
He is.
No offense. And I like Schmuel, and I look forward to seeing you at Hackmania. Schmuel, you sound fucking retarded. Wait till you hear this logic. Wait till you hear this fucking logic.
You're so associated with a guy who stream snipes, whose entire show is based on clips of other shows and using other shows, and then you strike somebody.
Moody is so closely tied with Melton, who stream snipes and watches clips of other shows.
Can you pause
And
it
then
a
he has the
second?
gall to go strike somebody for stealing his.
Is there anything that I said there incorrect?
The one point I did disagree with Patrick here is where he's saying that Moody is not associated with him or NLO. Yes, it may be true that Moody isn't a producer or doesn't do a whole lot for the actual NLO show, but I think it's fair to say that we all assume Moody with Patrick. We all know they're buddies, they're friends, they're close. Moody does send him some stuff. I mean, while he's live on air, hey, check this out. Or if Patrick is talking about something, he'll find a link or some information and send it to Patrick. So I do think he's being a little disingenuous with saying that Moody's not associated with NLO. Like, is he arguing semantics? Like he's not on any of the company paperwork or whatever that, but he is associated.
That's his right-hand dude.
And during the chats, during the streams, doesn't Melton often say, hey, Moody, if you have that, send it to me?
Yep.
Right? Dean?
Yo.
All right. Dean, just talk loud. I got to keep you on. I want you here, so.
I'm just working on something right now.
Okay.
Give me a couple.
All right,
minutes.
so then go ahead, Pan. Hit the play button there.
Get some more ads.
Yes, old man. Yes, you clueless old fuck. Yeah, no,
He's talking
and no
about you,
offense, Schmuel. I stick up for you a lot, and will later on in this program actually. But you sound fucking retarded, old man. Moody has nothing to do with Nobody Likes Onions. I know a lot of people joke around. He's a producer. He like helps me plan the shows and find stuff. He doesn't. He doesn't. Moody doesn't do shit for Nobody Likes Onions. And I don't say that to insult Moody. He's a friend of mine. I reach out to him a lot for like help with technical things and stuff like that. He's not a part of this show at all. He's no more a part of this show than my pressure is high in the chat. He's no more a part of this show than B. Smiley III. I know that's going to blow some people's minds.
Pause it, Panhandler.
He's not.
So
Does anyone believe that?
No.
No.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. I do feel that part of this he
be
is
right
being
back.
kind of disingenuous.
Yeah, I can't disagree with you there. Go ahead. You can keep playing.
Gee, you really are bossy.
I am.
Who cares who he's associated with, you old doddering fuck?
Agreed.
Someone took a video off his channel and re-uploaded it, and he struck it because it's a violation of copyright. That's it. That's it. Well, sometimes Melton speeds when he drives. Who gives a shit? Melton stream snipes. What the fuck does it have to do with someone stealing Moody's video? No offense, but you sound retarded.
Pause it. I often sound retarded.
Yes.
I'm not, I don't argue that, but in this particular case, am I retarded? I mean, my contention is Moody had 100% right to do it. The video was stolen, copyright, all that other stuff. But my view is that Moody is so closely associated with Patrick that what Moody did reflects negatively on Patrick. That's essentially my contention. Is that out there? Am I like a retarded old fool and I'm completely wrong?
And I also may. Oh, sorry, KayBee, go ahead.
No, go ahead.
No, and I also may have fucked up the timestamp with my poor ads and everything else. Because he was also talking about, you said something where there could be repercussions for NFL or NLO. I'll be okay. The draft is coming up. For NLO, because Moody's associated with Patrick, and Moody struck a channel. So or now is Steel Toe or somebody else or one of Patrick's quote unquote enemies gonna try and strike NLO because Moody did this. Again, I'm paraphrasing because I don't even pay attention to your show when I'm here. So I didn't listen that closely when Quad was on when I wasn't here. But I believe that was part of it. Like, there's not going to be any repercussions for Patrick because Moody struck Brian's channel, like you said.
Am I wrong or is he right?
I don't know about all that, but I do know that that video was gay as hell and it should be mocked into oblivion.
Right. And I agree as well. But my feeling is that striking Brian, right? And it's Brian. I get it. I get the whole thing. I understand all that stuff. I understand Moody had the right to do it. But to say that Moody is not closely associated with Patrick, I think is ridiculous.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And that Moody's actions are not going to affect Patrick, I think is disingenuous, as my friend Chad likes to say.
Mm.
Are you not wanting to say anything negative there, Panhandler, or you just think this is all bullshit?
I just did have your back. I said, I'm repeating myself now. Patrick's being disingenuous here with the association with Moody. Do I think that there's repercussions for NLO because of Moody did to Brian Landon? Probably not. I mean, I think Moody should be criticized for striking the channel for that video that everybody, I get the point where Brian, yes, he just did download it and he didn't get to make it transformative yet. But Moody was being petty about it, period. For whatever reason. I have no idea. I don't know him that well.
Schmuel, you were going on and on when Ava struck ISO Network. You doddering old man. Doddering is with D's, not T's, to do a Stuttering John bit. My thing is, you should not be striking channels. I'm not saying that people don't have the right to do it. They have the right to do it. Whether they should do it or not is what I'm referring to here. But go ahead.
What do you mean whether they should or not? I mean, now we're getting into this weird space. Like, we don't tell people what they should or should not do, right? I mean, you said you said earlier, right? Haven't you spoken or DM'd or had some sort of communication with Moody lately? Did you guys talk about this at all, or it was totally
we really did? We were talking about Mersch going after the both of us for implying that we said that he hit a young lady.
Oh, okay. So it wasn't related to this.
All right, but look, I think Young Old Vibes sums it up in 2 words: striking bad.
All right, listen, I got to jump off. I'm losing steam.
Yeah, so
As if I had any to begin with.
All right, Johnny Mac, 515. Lady KayBee, thank you so much for coming on.
I have one quick question for her before she goes, too.
Yeah.
Where do the boys line up for the handies at Hackmania?
We'll have to pay for those, so.
All right. I'll broker it. Just hit me up in the DMs. I'll give her out her room number. All right.
If
I haven't get a hand job in 20 years.
If I check and make sure
Muscle
that
memory. Muscle
washed
memory,
and
baby.
cleaned and loaded with ivermectin. Do I get mine for free or do I have to pay too?
Bye.
See you later.
Wasn't a no.
All right.
Seriously, she really is looking out handy. Said Los
Johnny Mac for $5.15. All streamers in this Dabbleverse community should be anti-striking under all circumstances. Don't cannibalize each other for content. Don't cannibalize each other. You need each other for content. And I think that sums it up pretty clearly. I'm not saying, my thing is like, does somebody have the right to do something? Yes. And if he listened to this, it's like, I said, I've got the right to do something if my neighbor annoys me, but I choose not to do it because of what it might bring, right? Like, yeah, I got the right to do it. I got the right to call the cops if the neighbor parks in my driveway, but am I going to do it? Because all I know I might do it. I'm right. But then what's going to happen the next time? What's it going to be now? We're going to play music at 3 o'clock in the morning? I mean, that was essentially my point, and he left that out. But go ahead.
Again, I think we all agree striking bad, like Young on Live said. But I mean, Moody, does anybody actually go to his channel, striking Landon? And actually like Landon's stream. I think he's different. It's interesting. I think he's good at interviewing people, or he asks different questions. But how many viewers does he get? 20, 30? So it was petty of Moody to do. And especially when Brian was going to make it transformative or talk about it. And Final Boss is a fucking idiot.
And Mint Diggity, you are ballless. Right. I'm sitting here disagreeing with Melton, arguing that he's wrong, but I'm ballless. I got it, Mint. All right. So, do we want to play the rest of this, or?
No. I mean, I just there's not much. He was just making fun of you. That's all, Cunning Imbecile. But I think you should go back and watch it, or maybe Boss will clip it or whatever, or somebody with the actual tech skills. Where he had the real problem, I think, or the issue was that he's going to get some repercussions for what Moody does. That's all.
Is that? But that's my question. That's not crazy, right?
I mean, I do think it's a little crazy. I think that you're right to associate Moody, as I said 3 times, Moody with Patrick, Patrick with Moody. Yes. Is it going to affect Patrick's channel? I doubt it. I think if somebody could, he is, like him or hate him, he's pretty good at not getting got with that shit. So.
The Tommy Jordan for $2. Can't blame NLO for what Moody choose to do. I agree.
Yeah, Tommy, the rare time that he's correct.
Right. And right. But I agree. This is like, I guess what's happening is that I'm not getting the subtlety across of this. And my subtlety in explaining this is saying that what Moody does, his actions are going to affect Patrick. Patrick can say all day long that Moody is not associated with the show and that Patrick is an independent agent and Moody doesn't produce and all that other stuff. And that may be true, but what do we see? These two guys they're in business together, right? And when you think of Moody, you think of Patrick. And when you think of Patrick, well, I don't necessarily think of Moody, but does Moody ever come up in your mind without thinking of Melton?
No. Again, you're doubling down on what I think myself and the majority of chat agrees with you. There is a relationship there, clearly, an actual one and one in our minds of the viewers, that they're buddies, they're friends, they support each other. They're in business together in a separate business. So yes.
Would not striking Brian affect Moody's channel? Yeah, it was, but Moody doesn't get any views. That's Moody's got a very small channel, right? And
I've never looked at his channel. I have no idea. I have no idea.
But I think we can both agree that Moody is not making his living based on his YouTube channel, and that Patrick, this is Patrick's living. right?
It's part of it. I don't think it's his, his full income, but yeah, yes, he makes money. It's part of his job. Correct.
Yeah, and I excuse me. Let me go. I wanted Carlos Danger.
But don't you think like Steel Toe or somebody else or Ty Rivera or one of the thousand other or Michael Bauer, somebody, thousand other people that Patrick makes fun of or A-Logs would have already tried to strike Patrick and be successful at it? You know what I'm saying? So now you're saying this Moody move is going to affect it. I think there's kind of quote unquote bigger fish that would have gone after Patrick for more legitimate reasons than this. And I think that's Patrick's point as well.
Okay, that my thing is that I don't think that these guys have struck Patrick's channel because they don't think they can win. But now winning isn't the striking is the be all and the end all, right? You don't need the lawsuit. If you could knock Patrick off the air for 10 days,
What happened to KB?
She got sick of this conversation. I don't blame her. Yes, I see your point. Of course, it'd be considered a win for some people to knock him off, or he couldn't stream, or he had to go to Rumble.
right? Okay, and I'm going to say this once because obviously I'm mundane, and I keep going on with it. I'm just going to say, I believe that what Moody does if Moody strikes a channel or something, it affects Patrick. And I think denying that is not being true. Bold.
Yeah.
Okay, we can sit here
Strikes,
quietly.
Well,
Do you have an
anyone hear me?
opinion? Do you have an opinion on that, Mr. Aussie guy?
Well, if anyone can hear me, yeah, like I'm fucking tired of hearing about strikes and fucking lawsuits and all this bullshit. Ugh, so boring. Go back to fighting each other or pretending to, you know?
Yeah, look, I think it's like with a guy like Stuttering John. It's like you can't win, right? You can't win in the game, so you're trying to fuck with the rules. You know, George Brett, Pine Tar.
Anything, Panhandler?
Well, George Brett was one of the greatest hitters in modern history, so I won't go. I don't think he needed Pine Tar, but
Which is my point. Which is George Brett is one of the greatest hitters. They couldn't stop him, so then they go after him for like the Pine Tar thing, right?
I think too. Also, if you have a real enemy or somebody who really don't, there's no rules. Like, if you're not cheating, you're not trying. So I get why people try and play dirty pool in this world. I mean, it's a bunch of, like I always say, savages. People really dislike each other, and they want to. I mean, you don't think Kevin really wants John's channel gone, or John really wants Kevin's channel gone? I mean, that's real. I don't think that's an act or performative. That's a win. So, but
Yeah,
I think to
those two
Mint's
get off
point
on-
earlier, the super chat or the chat you pulled up, Brian doesn't get that many viewers. He was and has been a fan of Patrick for a long time. I think he's the one who did like the sorcerer poster that Patrick has in the back of his studio or on the wall behind him or whatever. So the whole thing doesn't make sense to me. I don't get it. I don't know if it was payback for when Landon called in drunk from Costa Rica and was asking Patrick about how much he's paying WATP. I have no idea. It all seems very petty.
Yeah, I mean, it's not like I said with you the other day, Schmuel, like uploading it onto your own channel, non-transformed, is what the strikes are there for. But we're not talking fucking Landon just went and made $20 million off of this fucking clip. Like, nothing happened with it. Like, no harm, no foul is kind of how I look at it.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, I 100% agree. I think, and that's what I'm saying is that I think the strike was lame, and Patrick is insisting that no, that's exactly what the rule is there for. This is what it's designed for. And
Patrick's Mr. Semantics.
yes, we are. It's very much a hair split, and And I didn't come up with the, I'm not that smart. I didn't come up with the, this is going to affect you. This is, other people were talking about it, right? Other people were saying the same thing. It's not like, Schmuel dug this out, fucking popped into his head out of nowhere. I mean, this is what I saw the response be. I agree with Mint Diggity, Ma.
I think that's the problem sometimes is
Go ahead, talk. You think what's the problem sometimes?
oh, you immediately interrupted me, so I thought, oh, he doesn't want me to talk.
I apologize.
Now I forgot what I was going to say. Now, I think the problem sometimes is, guys like Carl, Melton, whoever else, Schmuel, others, they don't hear what the Dabbleverse is really talking about. Like, they see the clips that they see, etc., etc. So, yeah, I think they overreact sometimes. I think fucking Melton always overreacts. But it was funny listening to him call you an old fucking idiot and shit. That's always entertaining.
Yeah,
It was good. I enjoyed it.
yeah. I kind of, I don't know. It did feel a little bit contortionist. Melton's explanation. I will say that. All right. XMMM212 for $5. Thank you, buddy. None of you addressing Melton's main point. If you don't protect copyright on these small cases, it can be used against you down the road legally.
Right.
That is a good point. Well,
Yep.
it's a very fair point. I don't know what Moody's aspirations are down the line, but sure, no, it is a fair point.
And again, I don't disagree. I don't disagree with this point. I don't think it actually. I don't really think it works in the YouTube thing because I don't think that there's a. YouTube takes every strike individually. It's not right.
No, but
They're
if you
not.
want to get to the level of, like, if you play NBC or Olympics or anything like that, your video gets taken down immediately. To get to that level, you need to have a history of protecting your copyright. Otherwise, you don't get to
Right.
that level. That's the point.
Right. And from everything Moody said, he's got a small channel. It's not a big deal. He doesn't, he's not ever planning on becoming a streamer and making a living off streaming. So, look, it's true, but I think it's a moot point. Carlos Danger Schmuel, will you turn up his mic already? I can't. I don't have any control.
Is that any better? How's
Yes,
this
that is
That is
better.
better, that is better.
Yeah,
I'm
it is
gonna
better.
hold it right against my fucking mouth. So if I do this, we're good, are we?
Yes, we are. Yeah.
All right, that's how I'll fucking do it then.
All right.
I've never had to do this before.
KayBee, Lady KayBee, I leave and Dean comes back. Well, you have the link if you want to come in here.
Come back, KayBee.
And does Moody have like 1,000 of these on Stripe?
1,000 or what?
Yeah, I don't. It's Carlos Dangerous, so we all just nod in agreement and like, yeah, it's a really good point. Look,
Do you have heat with Carlos Danger? Or?
no, we just break each other's balls. So that's it.
I'd like to ask Carlos that question.
Well, he may think we do. So yeah. All right. I guess we're done with that.
Yes,
But
we ran into the ground.
what Moody and I did talk about today.
Let's talk about Rodney, something different.
Yeah, what Moody and I did talk about today was the Mersh going off on us with the black eye thing, and that got I would say that Mersh overreacted, but I have a feeling there was a lot of like pent up anger towards Moody, and he just lit. Right?
I think
I mean, he
Mersh-
brought Haley into it too, right?
I think Mersh just builds up a lot of stuff inside him. Like he notices little shots that get taken at him, and he just fucking, he files them away. And then when there comes a time that he's going after someone for something, it all just comes out in one big ball of fury. He said some dumb shit that, like, I'm sure he'd admit he'd take back because he said it in the fucking heat of the moment. But that's part of the fun of merch.
I don't think I have to tell you, having been involved in, I don't know, a good 3 or 4 scrapes with Mersh, I don't think he would take it back. That's what I've learned about dealing with Mersh is the kind of guy that's like, he gets an idea in his head, he goes with it. All the evidence in the world would not change him. He would just stick with it.
What are you talking about? He said Patrick Melton is a danger to children 18 times, and then he's on Super Tips. Then he wants to go to Hackamania. There was a arc of merch for a couple of weeks calling Patrick boss. I mean, he's a disingenuous too. You all
He's
are.
completely exonerated Matt Mead
Right.
after spending weeks and months. Like, Mersh is happy to completely flip on something he's been talking about for weeks and made huge deals about.
And I don't think any of this stuff really bothers him. It's just like a show, and he's going to go with it, and he's going to play it up and be a little performative, and that's that. If Patrick and Moody said, "Hey, come to Hackamania, we got a last minute ticket," you don't think his little cross-eyed ass wouldn't be on that plane?
Well, not with Anthony Cumia being there.
He would.
But look, sorry. Somebody talk. My train just derailed.
Classic Schmuel. I love it. I think with all of my issues, it's thrown you off. Something about your show just causes audio issues, which is amazing. You have an amazing ability, Schmuel.
I'm like a curse.
Yeah, that's why you're something special in the Dabbleverse. I think, haven't we all had like some sort of on-air, standoff with Mersh, I guess, at some point? A Panhandler review?
Yeah, we don't get along. I mean, he came on Clown Town the other night, and I thought we were finally going to get into it. Actually, like we've gone back and forth on X and stuff like that, but being on the screen at the same time, and then like Ava went crazy on him, and then Jesse showed up, and I was like, all right, I'm not going to insert myself into this. There's enough going on or whatever. And I'm not sure what Victoria was talking about eviscerated me. I mean, you have to be more specific. I mean, he goes off on people all the time. I've been to one Hackamania. I haven't been to 3 like Schmuel, or going on 3.
Schmuel's been to everything. The thing about mine with Mersh was, like, I wasn't even arguing with him, like, about his topic. I was just annoyed that this fucking drunk idiot has just come on and fucking taken over another show and all of that shit. Like, it wasn't even that I was pissed off with his take, because I agree, like, we should talk about Cumia fucking and being inappropriate with girls.
And I don't disagree with that, but I just thought that the timing was very convenient.
Of course it was.
Yeah. And that's where I thought he was disingenuous was. He was claiming, "No, I've been doing this for years. I've been on this forever, and I wrote an article 8 years ago, and no, and we're all full of shit to think that because his Hackamania gig didn't work out, this was not an excuse." And Deitois, 499 Buckman would have gotten away with it. It wasn't for you meddling kids. Yes. Every time I say something about Mersh, somebody DMs Mersh what I said.
Or Ice Dancers in the chat.
No, they DM Mersh. Sam has, MGD has.
Or Ice Dancer turns to him and says, "Schmuel said
Hey, listen
this."
to this. Yeah, I'm going to rewind this a few seconds.
Ice says to me, Ice sends me DMs and goes, I don't know where he got it from.
Yeah.
I would never do that. But no, I do know that MGD and Sam have DM'd him things that I said to get him going.
Wait, people in the Dabbleverse start shit unnecessarily just to start shit?
I don't believe that at all.
I'm only defending Ice Dancer here. I'm not making. All right, but Panhandler, I gotta ask this. I gotta go.
Another black guy.
So
you
before we
don't.
move on,
Go ahead.
before we move on, Ice Dancer, it's got to be the perfect girlfriend for a Florida trash, right? No, nothing. drugs, you know. Ice.
I get it.
Dancing.
I get it. I get it. I get it. I like
Yeah.
to let it sit out there.
Crickets,
I do the same thing as
crickets,
Schmuel.
We're going to sit in it. Let me.
Yeah,
Bomb.
exactly, exactly.
I like it. It was a good move. It was a good move.
Sam Bibley, is there a problem with me DMing Mersh to tell him to watch a show? I usually make connections between shows in the chat. I did it over DM so I could go to bed. No, there's no problem with it at all. I'm not saying that there's a problem with it. I'm really just trying to say it's not Ice Dancer. So there you go. So I know I'm dumb. I'm dumb that Ice Dancer doesn't, lean over to him in bed and whisper in his ear, that Schmuel Buckman.
I'm not saying it's just her, but you're fucking insane if you think she doesn't say Schmuel just said this if she's in the chat and heard something. You're nuts.
All right.
No, not people, Victoria. Floridians. Just Floridians, not people.
Is Victoria still in India? I saw some cool pictures the other day on X.
Yep. I wonder how bad it smells over there. All right. And this is where I got to go back to this one on Panhandler and challenge you a little bit. You don't think that this stuff affects Mersh? Like, you don't think that this is reactionary? You think that he's just doing it for content?
Mersh has, what, 3 or 4 long-form porcelain documents? I mean, all of Mersh's embarrassments and shit have been on the internet forever. So, no, I don't think this shit bothers him. No, I don't. Does he get maybe upset, or does he think he deserves to be more popular or get as many views as Carl or Patrick or whoever on YouTube? Probably. I mean, he is full of himself. He's a cocky fuck.
Well, then isn't that by definition being bothered?
Okay. All right. I thought you meant like he's like emotionally hurt over it. Yeah. Maybe the competitive nature or the ego, but I don't think he like goes to bed and, cries about it.
Look, there's a vast space between not being bothered at all and going to bed crying about it. But I'm thinking it moves his needle.
Well, Schmuel, anytime I do Schmuel talk on United States of Australia, how do you feel after that? How do you go? Well, it's in the morning, so you wouldn't go to bed. How do you have your afternoon nap after I've gone after Schmuel talk?
I don't watch them usually.
Don't you? Why not?
No, I'm kidding. I think they're funny. I enjoy them. And I particularly enjoyed Sunday. And I've told you why I enjoyed Sunday, because you went on to shit on Schmuel Talk, and we got no content, blah, blah. And you guys, every little bit of content that we talked about on that show, that was everything that distracted you and everything you talked about. So,
Yeah,
there
I
it
was
is.
at my absolute worst. Well, maybe not absolute worst, but that was pretty bad.
But,
So,
You had to go have a spew.
Yeah, well, that was with Schmuel on Monday morning. So yeah, I was doing well. So thanks to Panhandler, NJ Ranger, Husey, and Robbie for holding together a show for me. I went full Buckman, everyone.
Look,
Panhandler had a freaking bad attitude, man.
I do have a bad attitude. And the one thing too, just hey W. Also, you look at Carmix. I mean, this whole world is built on the smaller shows talking about these guys. So it's good that Mersh stays in the kind of conversation, and we're talking about him. Patrick's talking about him. I mean, there's some motivation there too. Nobody's really talking about Carmex and trying to tie it into your stupid chart from earlier. And his views are down. He's not as interesting. So I'm sure that's some motivation as well too.
Yeah, and like Chad will always. Oh, sorry, you go, mate.
No, you go. You go right ahead.
Thank you. We always see Chad there's however many months arc until his next big stunt that he pulls to get some attention. Obviously, the Karmic Felicia thing is worn pretty thin. So what's Karmic's next move? I think that's become the fun of the Dabbleverse, is watching these idiots finding ways to get attention, because that's how they make money, is when they get enough attention for people to shit on them.
Yeah.
You go,
I think
BigDubya
once
now.
they break up, there's going to be a lot of good content again, And I'm inviting Felicia to come on Clowntown again to talk about it when it happens.
Good move. Good move.
Yeah.
Is she
Why
gonna
not,
break
you
up?
know?
Is she gonna break up with him after Hackamania? We're getting close finally. We'll find out if that theory is true in a couple of weeks.
Hey, please tell me you're practicing becoming a ventriloquist with this face stuff that's going on with you.
I wish.
You already have to say your P's and V's like a ventriloquist, pretty much.
Yeah, I can't. The P's and the B's, the F's. The B's are getting better. The P's, not so much.
That's a
Right.
new one, BigDubya. I think you're the first to go ventriloquist. I like that.
Oh, thanks, man. He should be practicing it, dude. There's a whole gaggle of puppets in this place. You know?
I can't compete with Dean's buddy dabbling down under, so he's got the puppet market cornered.
I haven't watched the puppet yet. Is the puppet any good?
He does a puppet act.
Yeah, there's Master Gobbles, I think his name is, or some shit.
Oh, that's too close to. That's too soon. Too soon, man.
Between
Anyway, Schmuel.
yes.
Schmuel, will you talk for a second? My audio's cutting out.
All right. I will do that. Dean, to answer your question and answer it fully, like you do the go full Buckman or whatever, it's not a needle mover, like in the sense that I don't get upset by it. I think it's funny. I'm thrilled to be drawing the attention, you know? It doesn't, I don't like sweat over it. I guess what I'm trying to say or ask the question in Mersh is like, do you think that some of this stuff like gets to him and that's why he responds?
Yeah, well, the reason I asked you is to get a gauge. Like, and look, I'd hope that you just have fun with it. There's never any malice in it. But I'd also hope that you listen to some of the things that are said, take them actually seriously from time to time. But I'd say there's a lot of it that just water off a duck's back for Mersh. But yeah, sure, fucking pot awful some of the shit his crew has been up to over the years, and you know, there's obviously certain little things I'm sure get to him and bug him, and he drinks an extra fucking bottle of bourbon and has an extra 15 cigarettes one day because he's fucking pissed off about some shit. But I think he's pretty seasoned. Like, you can't go this long on the internet without having a complete breakdown.
Right. I guess I'll use a specific incident. When you nailed Mersh on Pat Dixon's show, right? I mean, I think the general consensus was that you embarrassed him.
Well, you couldn't hear me because Mersh turned his mic up and fucking talked over me. But sure, yeah, I embarrassed Mersh. Let's all say that.
You don't think you did?
I just think in the moment I was annoyed, and I'm happy with how I handled myself, but yeah, I don't know.
Is that the night you told him to like stop making it all about him and you're talking about something different?
Yeah, Pat, Ray DeVito, and I were having good fun. It was the first time I'd ever talked to Ray, and then Mersh comes on, takes over the show, and then starts talking about the Kumia shit, and I'm just like, fucking.
Oh yeah, well, I'll get it, Roy. I'm working on it.
So yeah, that was. I don't think about it like. Sure, mate. Did it make me look good? A lot of people have given me compliments for it, and I appreciate the compliments. But you know, it's a reaction in the moment. I don't really think about wins and losses.
All right. So I guess then my follow up to that is that I guess what I'm asking is, to Mersh, you're probably like just some small, terminally online, parasocial, blah blah blah, and he'd been gotten, right? Do you think it bothered him? Do you think like it bothers him?
I don't know. He did. He covered a story. I told a story a few weeks back about. I stopped to talk to a woman who was about to, end it all. It was it was a weird, crazy story that happened, and I thought, it's interesting enough to tell it on the show. Mersh covered that, and I've not watched the clip, but it supposedly said I was lying and fucking blah 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 blah. So when I heard about that, I was like, well, maybe I did get to him by calling him out that day because he decided to try and pick that story apart. Which, you know, at the end of the day, it was self-indulgent to tell the story, but it was fucking a crazy experience, crazy turn of events that led to it. I thought it was worth telling.
I thought it was worth telling. I also think that you, what you said was not like, again, it was something that had been that was being said by other people, right? Like
Oh yeah, yeah.
every time he comes on, he sort of takes control and goes on. And, you know, I mean, there's probably better, at least for me, I know with some of the stuff that I've done, you're like, there were probably better ways for me to handle it. But the point is correct.
Yes. Yeah, overall. I think we all have, like, I don't think anybody in an argument / debate, whatever, walks away thinking they nailed every point and, you know, and articulated everything perfectly.
Have you met Stuttering John?
Yeah, well, good point. Other than Stuttering John, most people don't. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah. I forgot where we were going with this. It gets weird when we're talking about me. So, you know.
Right, but
What's your favorite color, man?
We want to talk about it, yeah.
I'm a grown adult, BigDubya.
If you were a tree.
I'm a grown adult, BigDubya. That's why I wear. But I'm ready to go out on that court if those bulls need me.
Fucking nice.
Yeah, get me on the court.
Why does Schmuel feel the need to use slang? Makes him sound old. I am old.
What slang did you use? I missed it.
Well, I'm saying that's no.
You call us youngsters?
Schmuel is that meme. Hello, fellow kids. I probably said cool beans or something.
Oh man.
You know, one of those things. So
I found out I have a gay half brother, you know, and my first sign that he was gay was he said cool beans to me.
Shh. I don't want anybody to know.
So I was like, I think he might be gay. And then it turned out he's gay.
Wow, there we go. All right. We're gonna move along. We're gonna skip past Mersh. And I am going to go into I got a DM today from one Will Heron.
Oh no.
Why is Scarlett thinking about you while she's bleeding in the streets of Chicago?
She said your name?
And I said, of course I said, I have that effect on women. But he wrote back, yeah, man, she's bleeding in the streets, cursing out you, Mersh, Dr. Till, and some other people. Talk about
Why?
living in. I have no idea. I mean, we have a clip of it that I think Final Boss sent over to Panhandler.
We're gonna watch a clip?
We did watch one, so that was very exciting. But
Final Boss hasn't sent me anything unless he put something in the private chat.
that's a great DM. Thank you, Kim Nicholson. Yeah, it gave me a huge chuckle. But how interested are you in the Mersh? I'm sorry, I got him on the brain. The Scarlet Ralph story.
Ugh.
I tune out, man. I don't get it. I can't find an entertainment value from it, to be honest with you. Maybe it's because I don't know the sector stuff. I don't know anything about those guys, and so I'm not interested in them. But then you add the drugs and how crazy she is, and you know, for a little while there, she was entertaining, but now it's just gone beyond. Like, she was on that Pat Dixon thing the other night, and I mean, it was just insane, dude. Talking about the
Right. And Dean, you did get the, what do you call it? I mean, you brought it, you were like, oh, well, guess what? The Ralph stuff made Matt Mead disappear as part of the story, right?
Yeah, well, a lot of people are like, Matt Mead's vindicated. And I'm like, well, we did still see a very angry man on screen that looked very threatening. You know what I mean? Like, it's not just Scarlett being crazy. Like, yeah, I think she definitely puts salt and pepper on the stories, perhaps makes some up completely. But these guys get fucking fired up and angry. And, there is certainly a level of abuse going on there. But as Carl and all the boys taught us, sometimes women deserve it. So I guess I wonder if Scarlett falls into that
Really?
category.
Man, goddamn. I didn't realize that.
But I think it's a big jump. I mean, I was an angry dude. I know that's hard to believe when I was a younger man. It doesn't mean you beat.
Yeah, it is.
It's a big jump to like say you beat women or physically abuse women to like you're an aggressive guy that like likes to fight guy or whatever, whatever term you want to use. We all had that friend that if you went out with him in your 20s, that he was going to do something or say something or just go off and you're getting the bracelets or you're getting your ass kicked or something's going to, you know what I'm saying? Like there's just guys have that personality. I don't think that automatically equates to that they put their hands on women. There's just idiot Neanderthals out there that like throw hands.
But like me,
but I do think Matt does have. I mean, you can tell he's an angry dude, 100%.
I mean, he did push her or shove her or whatever on stream. There you go, Kim Nicholson saying it right there. Me shoved her, so there's that. If a dude shoved me, he's going to have a problem. I bet he is. But Mead and Ralph, I got no doubt they put hands on her.
Yeah, you can see.
Ralph
anyway. I mean,
so yeah, like sure, she's crazy. And she's fucking probably winding them up as best she can and also exaggerating the stories afterwards. Doesn't make Matt Mead and Ethan Ralph innocent.
Yeah, I mean, I'd fucking knock her out just to shut her the fuck up. So, I mean, I kind of,
Well, that's the appropriate response.
Thank you.
I'm
a romantic.
I'm glad we...
At least see if she can take a charge, as Artie Lang used to say.
Right. See how
The old donkey punch.
Take a shot.
Look, I still go back to my original thought on the entire subject, which is you're at Content Hotel, you see this trick is all sorts of fucked up, she's licking the carpet, doing all stuff, and you're like, oh yeah, that's the woman I want to take home.
Yeah.
Well, that night, sure, but not forever, yeah.
I'm not saying, like it's a hotel. There's rooms, right? You don't have to bring them to your house. And then, oh, I love her. And honestly, it took him a really long time to get over it. I mean, I don't know if he has, but it was like going on forever, right? He couldn't quit it.
Was he like in love with her or something?
Actually,
That's what he said.
I do think he very much did care about her. It did seem that way. All right, let's see if we can get another ad going. So this is what Final Boss from the chat. Who knows if it's right or not? Because he's a fucking idiot.
Is that the one I just put up?
It was in the private chat from Final Boss.
Okay. All right. Yeah. Okay. Cool.
Yeah. Of course, the camera's pointed at the ceiling or her feet or something. But
he didn't hurt me, honey. He didn't hurt me. Just you can see where I hurt my foot here. This is what matters. If you want to just see it here, this is where I got hurt. You can see it right there.
Okay.
You can just, do you see where I hurt my foot?
I see it.
The shot glass.
Delaney,
and I'll pay for the glass. I don't know how it broke. I think he threw it. Yeah. Yes, sir.
Look at me.
Yes, sir.
Look at me.
Is he calling her lady?
I'm hurting.
Take a deep breath.
Hey, lady, look at me. She won't even listen to him.
Yeah, sure.
He's about to smack her.
But was Final Boss? No, it's a cop. But is this the one where she mentioned Schmuel? That's, I think, what we were looking for.
Mm-hmm. Everything is
Where's
fine.
your ID?
I have the room till tomorrow. I have my ID. I'm gonna grab it. I'm gonna grab it. It's just I'm barefoot, sir.
Oh, that's her name?
If I walk
Yeah,
over
that.
here, there's glass.
Stop.
I was telling you, honey, there's glass here, and I can't walk there.
You need me to grab that?
I stabbed myself here,
Stop,
and I
move.
can't walk over here. I'll walk over here. I just need my shoes. Yeah, my shoes.
Go ahead, grab your stuff.
Yeah, that's not the right
Owie.
Watch out. Watch this. All right.
I might have to grab.
It doesn't help that she sounds like a
Yeah,
mom
that's
from
where I
an
stabbed my
80s
foot. He didn't
sitcom
hurt.
Why the fuck is she
with that
screaming?
accent.
I'll be right back.
Yeah. I don't know why.
Hurt me. I stepped on it and he ran away. That's all it. Why am my camera on? Because I'm an American and no, I'm not. I have family and a friend. Give a fuck. I'll bleed in my shoes. That's fine.
Do you have your ID in there?
Yeah, I do. I'm getting it for you, sir.
You got a weapon? Diagonal.
I don't have any weapons.
Alright.
I have a right to have my phone, right?
I was just asking.
And I'm sorry. You see where I got hurt?
Yeah, I see it.
He didn't hurt me. It's just I stepped on this. I guess I don't know how he threw it, but it's not a problem.
Were you guys fighting?
I don't know.
You're stepping on the glass.
Yeah.
Well, now I got
Sexy.
shoes on, so I'm all right.
Grab your bag and your ID,
Yes, sir.
and let's go.
Okay.
Is your
That's
ID in
fine.
there?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Wow.
Sorry.
So
there's
she
no-
just
there's
said
no-
she's
Go ahead, W.
she's saying that she just stepped on a shot glass.
Yeah, I guess Ethan must have thrown it, or I don't know, at her, but just in her fit of rage threw it. It broke, and she stepped on it.
Weird.
Who knows? But I thought Boss was sending that because earlier, I think before we got on, that Scarlett must have said something about Schmuel, and Schmuel loves himself some Schmuel, so he wanted to get himself some run. I think that's what it comes down
Oh,
to.
I see.
So we just wasted.
Supposed
a
to
lot.
say Schmuel in that clip somewhere.
Yeah,
Yeah,
something
well,
about.
apparently, she got cut up. She's on the streets of Chicago and whatnot after this incident with Ethan Ralph, and she's yelling about Mersh and Dr. Till and May, as if we were the ones that had caused the problem.
That did it.
Yeah,
You're gonna get called in.
It's just like I don't even know this broad. I've had like zero communications with her. I had one DM with her when Final Boss told me that she wanted to come on, and we sent her the link, and that was it. And that was months and months ago. And they're still going on about me. And you did see the clip. You saw we showed it the other night of the clip where Mersh is going to push me down. I'm sorry, Ethan Ralph is going to push me down the stairs and destroy me. And all right,
Yeah,
Kim,
I said you could probably fall down the stairs just fine on your own, man.
I know, but it's also Vegas. Like, where are the stairs? I mean, come on.
Yeah, it's true.
And is Ralph ever going to be able to make it to the top of a stair to throw me down?
Oh, got it. Well, I said he would just stumble down the stairs after you once he pushed you. He would just fall forwards.
It's like Rocky 1 where they both fall down and no one knows who the winner is.
Yeah, Ralph is not really the picture of physical health. And this comes from me with a guy whose face suit doesn't work.
Or W, the great last man standing match between The Rock and Mankind at
I don't know anything about wrestling.
St. Valentine's Day Massacre, 1999.
Was it it was a Rocky 2 replay?
Yeah, they both hit each other with I think a chair or a kendo stick at the same time. And
No, I hate when that happens, man.
Yeah, couldn't meet the 10 count. It was,
If I had a nickel.
Yeah, I know.
I was advised that any adult man over 30 that knows about wrestling, you should stay away from.
It's fair. It's fair. But I was 16 at the time. So,
Is that what you said,
fuck.
Schmuel?
No, that's why I put it up. It said you wanted to take her to Hackamania and share a room with her.
That's right. I
freaked her
forgot.
out.
You were going to
Rightfully so.
chaperone her. Frank is right. There was that arc where you were trying to chaperone her.
Right. No, they said she
Dirty
was
old
going
man.
to Hackamania, and I said, I hope they chaperone her. And that developed into, what do you call it? Me being the chaperone, and which then developed into Stevie Lou saying that I wanted to sex traffic her in Las Vegas, and that there was sex trafficking going on at Hackamania. So,
oh damn!
Can you sex traffic a porn star?
I guess you could sex traffic anyone, right?
Mm-hmm. God bless America.
Oh, look, it's Big W's big friend. Hey, Dean Penn,
little
who you got
Dan.
winning
Hey, little
Life
guy.
Forms number 4?
No, Final Four. Not number Final Four.
Oh, yes, Final 4. Let's show our shoulders, boys. You all have shoulders? These are what shoulders look like, Dan.
Yeah, got him.
Schmuel.
Got him.
I'll have to look at the bracket. I don't know what's going on with the life forms. I was disappointed I didn't make it. I guess I'm in the
You didn't?
I'm in the NIT of the life.
Oh,
I haven't
maybe
made it.
maybe next time.
Maybe next year. Yeah,
Yeah, maybe next
I was
year.
I was a
I
bubble.
think I'm still in there.
All right.
I win that son of a bitch in my sleep, man.
Oh, you
Dan,
are. It's
I'm going with W. I'm going with W then.
it's
All right.
May,
Oh, yeah.
the final boss, Big Dub, and Ashley. And
Oh, final
Sweet.
boss. That's tough. I hope it's final boss and Dubs in the final.
yeah, hey man,
Is it me?
yeah, it's it's quite amazing. But I have a feeling that winning life forms, right, is a win. Is a win. These guys have spent a lot of time
Sounds
and a
like
lot of effort on it, So let's give them their just due.
Yeah. Sounds awesome.
And
Keep up with you guys and all your feud. Why don't you just get along with people like I do?
yeah,
Never did.
I
They
did
took
hear.
an interest. I never did anything to those guys. They took an interest.
The NJ Ranger was giving Tommy Jordan shit for super chatting into, I guess, TSN, asking for the link, like you're a link beggar. Is super chatting into someone else's show? Is that about your show? Like, hey, I need to generate my own show. Is that
Well-
sort of like a different type of link begging kind of thing?
No, I think that's cross promotional.
I think that the problem, the thing that Ranger was pointing out was the cover up was worse than the crime in that instance. So like he wouldn't even have really had a problem with Tommy asking for the link. And he can correct me if he's here, he can correct me. But I think the point was that Tommy tried to cover it up and act like it never happened. And then he was kind of playing games with the fact that they couldn't find the original clip because he made it private or something. And he's like, you're never going to get the clip. So it kind of became more about this game of, the cover up is worse than the crime type of a thing.
Oh, okay. I thought it was I guess the cover up is Tommy didn't want to look like an asshole, so he pulled it down. But Dan
He didn't
spends
want to admit that
$2
he
to
asked for
look
the
like
link
an
to
asshole.
TS. So,
Right?
So he
Like
was
Dan's
on.
proud of being
He
a
was on
dick.
MLC. Yeah, he was on MLC, and I think Ranger super chatted. You asked for the link to go on TSN, and Tommy was like, "No, I didn't," because he was on MLC, and you know how Kevin would have reacted to that. And then he privated it, and then it just. I don't think Tommy had a problem with it. He was like he respects the fact that they'd done the homework and told the full context of it.
I think Tommy was also talking shit about Ranger before before he like kind of knew who Ranger, his popularity, or who they were and who their show was, and then he privated that video too that Ranger wanted to address. This was like months and months ago too.
Yeah, I mean, this was like when Tommy first went on MLC, so
2 weeks ago.
I think it was just he just finally had gotten the clip and he wanted to set the record straight on what it was about.
So what do I get if I win this final forms, life forms bullshit thing?
You get a free handy from KayBee in Vegas.
I guess
I'm getting that
I
anyway.
guess more $2 super chats. I guess I don't know, are about the same. I don't know.
The
Sounds like quite an
satisfaction
honor.
of a job
Yeah.
well done.
It feels
Yeah.
like one of those awards you get that nobody knows about.
Like when they made Carrie the prom queen, Buckman's gonna rain shit on him if he wins. It's my theory.
I can't be bothered,
Oh,
And it's like,
that's.
and I know how it enrages you and gets your cortisol flowing and everything.
Oh
Toby,
yeah,
so,
yeah. You've seen that. Yeah, everybody's seen that. Seemed to get me quite emotional.
Oh, it's crazy. I can't handle the stress. So, we should, what we should do is we should do a collab stream and we should host their life forms
Snipe it?
finale. Yeah. Like we should do it.
Will they strike us? Will they strike us if everybody snipes it? Will they strike us all? Can't catch us all.
No, you can't, right?
Yeah,
You
big
can't,
hormone. Big hormone.
you can't catch us all. It is pretty funny though that like I find going after Final Boss pretty funny because Final Boss is really like he's coming on strong lately. He's becoming powerful, and is this like their way? They're trying to keep him down. They don't want him to be the next generation.
Seems like he's a big threat to those guys. I don't know. They really are worried about his movements. They keep track of what he does, who he clips, what he streams. He is a threat, and this kid's. I mean, Panhandler knows it. He's been on the receiving end of a Final Boss verbal tongue lashing.
He's getting a little too big for his britches. This asshole's been fucking with me all night, so.
Has he?
Yeah. He having fun changing my name or on the thing or whatever. Like a fucking, he's probably giggling like a little 12-year-old girl because he's jerking off to a picture of Sonic. Dumbass. See.
And his jammies. Got his jammies.
Jams, right. All right.
Is there something wrong with jerking off to a picture of Sonic?
No. I gotta. My dogs are going crazy. I gotta go get them from inside.
All right, man.
I appreciate it. W, Dean, whatever.
Thanks.
And everybody, don't forget, Lady Cankles, free handies at the Circa for any gentleman that wants them. Friday and Saturday, possibly Sunday. Bye.
We'll be there. All right, buddy. Take care. All right. I would never have been on this long, except I'm getting, I've got two of my favorite streamers here, so I'm yours.
I think this old laptop's on its fucking last legs. It's not.
Oh, that sucks, man.
Not having a good day. Lucky I've got the Mac at home, but I'm not at home and I don't travel with the Mac. So, yeah.
Thank you for sharing that, Dean.
You're not
flying out for Vegas, are you, Dean?
No. Definitely not. Okay. Definitely not.
I knew there were a few foreigners getting there.
It'll take me 6 or 7 days for a 3-day trip. That's
thanks.
3 or 4 days of traveling. I don't think the missus will let me do that.
No, Great Scott wants you to leave.
Well, too bad. I'm not. How about that?
Yeah.
No.
I'm fucking leaving.
And KB's pissed
Jordan
that she
Belfort.
left and you're here. I think she's got the yen for you.
You know how sad I
she's
was when I
pissed
came.
that Panhandler keeps making that announcement for her.
Oh, the handies?
Yeah.
I was
That would be
frantically
my
trying
guess.
to get my volume working and everything, trying to get back to see Lady KayBee, and then she was gone.
Schmuel cursed the Aussie laptop. Fuck with me, guys. See what happens. See what happens. I will destroy. I will destroy you. And all right, cool. All right, so let me just run through some other stuff. I'm sort of running out of. I'm running out of material, but I got you two guys here, so I know we can pull. I know we can
Wait,
pull
I
a
got
rabbit.
15.
We can pull
15 minutes.
rabbit out of a hat.
Can you do it? Can you give us a type 5, BigDubya?
Maybe type 5, yeah. I'll try. I feel like I'm way too close to that camera, man.
I hate this
ahead, I'm sorry.
angle. I hate this screen style because I fucking lean this way, lean that way because I've got a bad back. I'm always uncomfortable, and yeah. Anyway.
Well, I look, I do think that would be probably a relatively easy change that we could do.
It's fine.
It's
I need to learn to sit up straight.
I need to learn to sit up straight. Let's just see here. That's that way, and go. Nope. Of course, I don't know what the fuck I'm doing, so
Don't worry about it. Let's
Don't
run
go
through
through.
those topics.
That's
do
my
I look
bad.
like I worry about anything?
I was just filling time, just talking, making sure there wasn't dead air.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
How do you feel about dead air, Dean?
I'm not a fan of it. I mean, sometimes it's great. Like if someone's just bombed, yeah, I think a good little bit of dead air is perfect. But other than that, I get a bit
to me all the
panicked.
time. Right.
But other than that, especially if I'm hosting, I got to say something. That's why I hate being distracted when I'm hosting because I'm not focused on doing a show. But
Yeah,
yeah,
Well, we're all
I hear
being.
you.
It's tough to be the host of a show and not be distracted, right? Because you got the chat and that stuff happening. Um, Dean, where do you see USA of Pod going? Like, what's the deal with that? And the same question for you, Mr. Big W, with Clowntown.
so I'll go first. Obviously, where do I see it going? Look, we're going to expand a little, but not like probably like branch away from Dabbleverse a little bit, and just start thinking of what's next. Sunday the flagship will always be a Dabbleverse show, but I think we're going to try some new things. Try and get the best out of Robbie. We only get sort of a taste of Robbie on Sundays, so
Yeah, we've only scratched the surface with that dude.
yeah, there's a lot with Robbie. Sort of I've been sort of giving Robbie his opportunity to come forward with some ideas and all of that. We've been waiting a while, but now my circumstances have changed and I got an opportunity to stream more. So yeah, we'll be starting multiple streams a week shortly, and the plan is to probably do a Thursday morning show up against Steel Toe and Oz. Probably not the whole 4 hours. We'll probably pick up about halfway through or something. But yeah, doing I guess a news story style show on a Thursday morning like Steel Toe does, because apparently he's the only one who can do it. So Robbie and I thought, let's give it a go.
Yeah,
Do you feel any
nice.
like competition towards that? Are you doing it just to be a goof, just to do it, or would you like to teach him a lesson?
No, I mean it would be fucking hilarious if I started crushing him. Yeah, of course, that would be fucking hilarious. But no, it's something to I guess set you some sort of a goal to steal a steel toe thing. To a lot of people talk about how there's not enough morning shows and how they listen to Steel Toe because it's there's nothing else really
Yeah,
on. So the market's there more what it is, Schmuel, not so much whether take over from Steel Toe or beat Steel Toe. It's something different. Are people interested in us doing something different? Are more people interested, or it's a test. You got to see. You got to fucking take your little steps up the ladder. What's this one?
Yeah, look, I do think that some people think too much about what they're going to do before they do it, right? Like that's something you see. I see it with Joey C, I see it with Karmic, and I see it with Chad, right? Like they're constantly planning and planning and planning, but nothing ever gets put into action. And I'm of that belief of better to have tried and failed, right?
Yeah.
yeah,
So
Yeah, look, my situation right now, in real life, has created an opportunity to have a go at it. Put more time into it and have a real shot at it and see if you can make something of it. It's an opportunity for me. We'll see how it goes.
Mr. Panhandler, Chad or Karmics should have done this long ago. Go up against Steel Toe. It's a good bit. Worked for Patrick.
Yeah, and we've got one special episode, and anyone that wants to help out with it, reach out. We are going to do Toe to Toe with the Toe, is the title of the show. And the premise is we start 30 minutes after Aaron, and we cover every topic he covers, but we find out as we go what the topic is. So we need producers behind the scenes to be watching Steel Toe and feeding us the information. But yeah, basically, while he's doing a story, we have to do that story. When he's begging for the goal, we got to beg for the goal. When he's reading chat, we read chat. Like that's sort of, we think that'll be a lot of fun to see how we go covering these new stories on the fly that fucking we had no idea were coming.
yeah.
So then I guess the obvious answer to this question is, you think there's more milk to be gotten out of that cow?
Yeah, I think there's different ways. We did a bit a couple of weeks ago of Steel Toe doing a bit like a part of his show, one of his news stories. It was one of his feel good stories, and we're cracking jokes at the story, which in my opinion, were much funnier than what Aaron was doing at the time, and also we're making fun of him doing what he's doing at the time. So I just thought, in that moment, I thought, what if we did the exact same show as his? I think ours would be more entertaining. Like, as in the same show prep. I think we would make the show more entertaining. It was an idea I had, and I thought, yeah, let's do it live, see if we can pull it off.
I get the thing to like. I've thought about that. I wanted to do like a Steel Toe morning show, STEAL. I thought it would be cutesy and funny, but it's a lot of work. That's the thing with Aaron. Like I don't. It doesn't feel to me. It feels like he wings it every day. Right.
Does a lot. Yeah.
Right. There's like he just talks. Now, I think he's got the radio talent that he can probably just talk. But I have to be honest and say I have to watch him through a filter.
Yeah, I mean, I
You
can.
mean somebody else?
Yeah, like a Melton or somebody.
No, it's going to be paused any second now. It's funny. I got to a point when I'd be listening to just an Aaron clip or just Aaron's show, and I'd be waiting. I'm like, fuck, why hasn't anyone paused it? And then I realized, oh, no, you're actually listening to his show. But yeah, I can listen, but I can listen to any garbage. It's nothing to me. Really whiny and annoying voices are probably what gets me the most. But yeah, he's just a lot of people talk about him being like an in the background guy, and that's what I'd call him. Like if you're at work and he's on a fucking speaker somewhere and you can kind of hear it, it's not bad to listen to. He sounds like a radio guy. But if you're looking to be entertained and like you're looking for comedy, it's pretty bottom of the barrel kind of shit, in my opinion.
Right.
Yeah, I think he just talk. It's like he's talking for the sake of talking, right? Like I've got this number of hours to fill. I've got this goal to reach, and I'm just gonna keep talking as long as I can. And it doesn't matter what I just said 2 minutes before. It doesn't matter what stand I took 2 minutes before. I'm perfectly happy to change it if it keeps me going longer.
I'll go here. Here's one for you, because I've been friendly with Aaron lately. He and I had a chat in DMs the other day, and I'm going to throw it out there, Aaron. I'll put my hand up. I'll host the show with you. No bullshit. No, fucking. We'll just do your show. You bring your stories, and I'll be your second mic and react to the stories. No talk about legal stuff or anything like that. We can just do a fun comedy show.
Do it.
Clip it.
Lightning was fun.
Well, Will Herron was here earlier. Hopefully, Will Herron will take that and will make that offer to Aaron at Steel Toe and Aussie. You can be the new Johnny.
People have been saying this for months, and I'm like, yeah, let's make it. I've been on with Stuttering John now. Kiki and I are on good terms. We can all be friends and make fun of each other.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I love Will. He's a jolly fella, says Kim Nicholson 420. I want to. Do you think that Johnny does the Steel Toe co-hosting thing because he's got nothing else? And
yes.
And does Steel Toe keep him around because he's the only guy that will come on for nothing?
Fuck you, Serenity. Now, you want to bring that up, Schmuel, or the final boss? Very funny comment. Aussie guy somehow a downgrade from Johnny Crutches. Johnny gets a bit of cash.
Can't explain how, but somehow.
Yeah. Johnny's there, gets his little bit of cash to sit there for a few hours and listen to fucking Aaron drone on, make the occasional comment. He's a sad, pathetic man. What else is he gonna do? You know?
Look, I have to tell you, I'm amazed at he goes on with that digger person or whatever every day. And I mean, they will stream for 3-4 hours a day to 5 people. And there's nothing inherently wrong with that, right? Like you're doing it for yourself, but it does feel to me a little bit like, couldn't you get a job? Like, couldn't you do something, right? Like, and I guess he's a crippled guy and he's got problems, so there's not a lot he can do. But
Another crippled guy?
Yeah, he's got MS, but he's
Is the other guy crippled too, or just Johnny?
Oz is a drunk.
Okay.
Yeah, that was his issue. But yeah, it's hard to feel sympathy for Johnny because he's just like he doesn't give a fuck about himself. You know what I mean? Like he's just fucking sad about it. Yeah, he's just a sad mopey bitch. And it's like, I don't feel sorry for you. Have a bit of better spirit about it.
Serenity now. Schmuel used to stream to 5 people. Everyone starts somewhere. I absolutely agree.
Agreed.
But if I had been doing it for 5, 6, 7, 8 years, and still had 5 people, I don't know that I would do it. But I certainly wouldn't be doing it during the middle of the day when I could be making a living, and then have a GoFundMe so I can rent an apartment.
Yeah, it's
How does he hit the goal with only that amount of people watching?
does he? I don't know if he does.
Johnny doesn't. We're talking 2 different people.
Oh, you're talking about Johnny's stream.
Right.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
I mean, Aaron's numbers are going down, but not that far. BigDubya, Jesus.
Okay,
There's
I've
5
never
people.
watched it. I swear, dude, I've never even watched it.
That's really funny.
Even when
Can you
somebody else is
imagine Aaron
covering it.
Imagine Aaron doing that begging bid to the 5 people.
I can't. Yeah.
This
That's why I was like,
this XMM212. No, Johnny also has a goal. I was not aware.
No, Johnny
what's
does
his
have a
goal?
goal, but I think it's like $50. It's like, let us know the number, Triple M. Yeah, it's not huge. It's not huge.
just more
I think
modest. Okay.
I think he's only allowed to make a certain amount if he's going to collect benefits. Like once he goes over a certain amount, he can't collect benefits anymore. So I think that's why
Oh, shit.
Aaron gig works for him, and then if he can get some off his stream, he can get through with benefits. I think that's the gist of how Johnny's life works.
Oof. Sad,
I don't
man.
see him in danger of exceeding benefits with his YouTube money. But
We just got no commitment to try. Like if Johnny was out there like really trying to do something, like with his stream, trying something new, people might get into it and start giving him some money and go, oh, he's actually having a go. But he just fucking sits there and drones on and oh, poor me. So, all right, cool.
Dean just
I,
needs a rebrand, new show name. Go ahead, W.
I remember KB offered him like $700 to come on and talk about steel toe, and he wouldn't do it.
No, he wasn't allowed to.
He could make
Wouldn't let
money.
him.
Yeah, he could make money doing that eventually if he ever wants to turn on steel toe, right?
Yeah.
But it's
Stacks,
not a
He's
any
just
long
a
suggestions?
plan.
loyal.
Sorry.
No,
Maybe
it's
it's
not.
just-
But he might be able to get his own thing going based on that. You know, people. I don't know.
Schmuel, you brought the comment on the screen, so I am going to react to it. The rebrand from Stacks, I think it was. Give me suggestions. You know, like all new shows that I do will probably have different names under the umbrella of Malatown Media. So United States of Australia is our Sunday flagship show. So give me suggestions. I want to hear
Oh,
them.
so you have a different name.
Yeah, because I've
How
got
about,
one-on-one with the one-on-one with the Aussie guy on there as well, which I've done 3 episodes of. You know,
You got a fellow Aussie that you could stream with?
Dabbling down under.
Yeah, no thanks.
Isn't Guru One down there as well?
He stalks me. He stalks me. Yep.
He told me he would take care of you for me
Yeah, he lives not far from me actually.
if you were
How
giving
is
me. I got this dang lizard one is great. Johnny's intro summarizes him perfectly. It's basically screaming, "I'm a desperate loser."
Yeah,
Oof.
about it.
I think part of the thing with Johnny, and I could be mistaken, is look, we feel sorry for him because of the MS, and he's obviously got lots of issues and stuff. But the fact that he just sits there smoking weed 3, 4, 5 hours a day,
Yeah.
it makes it hard to feel for him, you know?
Yeah, exactly. I don't have any sympathy for him at all. Whatever, you know.
And what is
if you're gonna-
Oz
If
like?
you're going to be
Is
a
O-
sad sack on the internet, then I'll treat you like a sad sack and I'll give a fuck about you. You know?
Is Oz any good or not? Or like, does
I
he
mean-
add anything?
Is Oz slightly better than Johnny? Maybe, I guess. He's just another level of slop. You know what I mean? Like, I think they're just different. Like, you know, you've some slop is a bit more, like a bit less watery, so it's a bit more thick, and then other slop is a lot more runny. It's just a difference between that, really.
I'm sorry, but I have to put this up only because it's very funny.
Okay, good.
Elements Ninja. I have an idea for Aussie guys. Stream on mute.
All right, that just seems unnecessarily harsh.
Because I hate to admit this, but for a while, not a long while, but for a while, I was listening to Steel Toe unironically.
It's fine.
Back when I first came into the Dabbleverse. And I actually thought the interaction between Steel Toe and April, I liked it.
It was a
I
better
thought
show
it was
back then.
fun.
Still sucked, but it was a better show.
But I guess maybe the psychology behind it was interesting to me, where you have this guy who thinks he's this huge cheese, you know, he's the big cheese, he's the guy, I'm the radio guy. And he brings in the Woods girl and he's going to teach her how to do it. And very quickly, she became the more interesting of the two.
Yeah, what's funny is the reason he was doing an internet show because he got fired from radio for bullying a woman because women shouldn't be broadcasting. And
Is that right?
Yeah. And then his first co-host. I think he started solo, but not long after being on Twitch, he brings in his pretty little blonde wife to be his co-host. It's like, how quickly do you completely change your identity? And then as soon as she left him and, you know, all of that shit, it's back to women are fucking pieces of shit and holes and all of that. Like, he's always hated women, but yeah, there was the brief
Isn't he
period
like
with
Christian
April.
now? Really religious?
Yeah, big Jesus guy. Big
Catholic,
Jesus
so
guy.
I don't know
Nice.
if does that count as religious?
I don't know. I don't know what any of it means.
So I do want to clarify something though. He was on Twitch. He was making, according to Moody, and we always believe Moody's numbers, he was making about 20 grand a month on Twitch. And he got thrown off Twitch for trans hate,
That's right. Yeah, that was that one.
right?
Yeah.
And
Bullying a
he,
particular trans woman, like.
right,
to
and he
be
had to give
fair.
up. Right, he lost the Twitch, but and he had to rebrand, and that's when he brought April in.
Yeah, well, not rebrand because he's still Steel Toe from the radio. He trademarked it before they did, which is, you know, credit to him for that. But yeah, lost the job because of the woman, then lost Twitch to the transgender. So yeah, basically YouTube. I don't know if April was on Twitch. She might have been on Twitch. But yeah, YouTube and on, it was April, and they built the channel up and poked their head in the Dabbleverse. Said, "Oh, we'll get in on this. There's a lot of money flying around for Stuttering John coverage." And unfortunately, they found that once you get involved in the Dabbleverse,
Make
you
yourself
might
a
become
target.
yeah, you might become a target of the Dabbleverse. And yeah, Melton comes along, and it all really kicked off from there. Like, Aaron can't deny that Melton had an impact on his life. Like, he just can't deny it. You could just, the moment Milton started covering him is where it started a slow little tip down, and then just crash burn, and he doesn't even know how to handle himself anymore. He doesn't know who he is anymore.
What do you call it?
I literally tune out anytime.
You don't think he benefited from Steel Toe? I mean, I'm sorry, you don't think Steel Toe benefited from Patrick's coverage?
Not at all. He says now that like he's more profitable than ever and all that. He was making way more money before. Like when Milton first started covering him, he was making bank. He was crushing it. And he still did okay throughout that year. But I think, well, yeah, the end of the year, obviously, with the Ricada thing. But like just all the talk and all the rumors, like it just started getting to him. You could see him cracking. The Ricada thing could have happened if there was no coverage of him and he was just that guy. The Ricada thing could have come and gone without any fucking major thing coming of it. They all just would have gone their separate ways. But because of the scrutiny, it became a massive issue, and the motherfucker ended up going to jail. Like, Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Right, but
Well, I'm glad I could add to this.
Oh,
what I
thank
did.
you, Big Dub.
But I do have to go.
All right, cool,
Nice
man.
to meet you, Dean.
You too, W. I'll do my best.
Hopefully
to be
see you
there on
Saturday.
Monday.
Thanks.
Yes, I'll let you
All
know
right.
as soon as I can.
All right.
Okay, later.
All right, W, thank you, man.
Catch you,
Great
brother.
talking to you. I'm gonna keep you on for a few minutes, and then I really got to get going too. Whoa. Oh, Dean, are you there? How did I do that? Did I take you? I took the wrong person off screen, didn't I?
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm an idiot. But we've established that already. I sort of agree with you in what you just said about the steel toe stuff about Melton, but at the same time, I mean, Ricada was huge, right? So I don't know that it
I'm
would
only
be
saying that-
possible that Aaron would have been able to stay under the radar.
No, that's true. But in terms of, look, I don't think it goes the way it goes. Like, I wonder if the Ricada meeting even ever happens. You know what I mean? Or if it goes the same way if he wasn't under all the scrutiny. But everyone talking about April's on cocaine, all of that, I don't think that would have been happening. And so it wouldn't have been so much pressure building up on him. And on the exit, I think he would have handled the exit better, but he had to be a winner and he had to stick. You know what I mean? Like it was just, there was a lot of scrutiny on him. I think it had a massive impact on how he handled the situation. I'm not saying Patrick's responsible for what happened. I'm saying he had a massive impact on Steel Toe's psyche to get him to where he is now.
Yeah, I think you're right in the sense that I think Melton tossed the bait, he bit, right? But the other part of it is, if the rumors weren't true, there would have been no payoff, right? Like they would have eventually faded. I think, like if the two of them were still there doing the show, but the fact that the rumors were based on truth, you know, which is unusual in our world, right?
Well, man, that was, they have so many tells, and they were telling on, like him immediately coming out, the April drug shit stops now. It's like, well, obviously there's April drug shit going on. Like we all knew it, but it's just because of that scrutiny, I think it heightened the pressure on him and April, more arguments, all of that. Again, it was all them, April and Aaron and Nick and that. It was all their own doing. I'm just saying there's no way Melton didn't have an impact on Aaron Imholt's psyche throughout all of this that has affected how he's reacted to the situations he's found himself in.
And I guess I only find Steel Toe interesting when I'm talking to you about it, because you're more insightful than most people. Do you think that he actually does make the goal, or is that made up too?
He makes it up occasionally. I don't think. Like it's not worth it to him to just keep lying about it. But I think lately he's been really hanging on, like probably fudging a few numbers just to say perfect week and all that. I think he's maybe getting to that point, but I think for the most part he's smart enough at least to know that it's not worth really pretending to hit the goal, because then you're still not getting the money, you know.
Right. This Frank's other handle, the 87th, Kim, there's no playbook for how to react when a bunch of 40-year-old incels come for you. I bet Aaron could have survived it. But I can't imagine that April, I have to believe that April couldn't take the people insulting her. Like, she could not separate and say, oh, they're just internet people. They don't believe me. I don't believe them. I don't care. I just have a feeling that I could just, could you imagine going home to being with her all day long? Dean, they hate me. Dean, I didn't do this. Dean, I didn't do that.
That actually, just speaking of April, that's what caused Aaron and I to be having a conversation this week, because I just reached out to say, hey man, why don't you lay off April? Like, it's been 2 years. I won't go into any more detail than that of the discussion that was had, but yeah, I just thought, like, he keeps fucking crashing April. I was like, well, hasn't enough time passed now? Like, can't she, the poor girl, move on? Like, having to keep getting called a coke whore. It's a bit much.
We all get a lot of advice, right? And most of it useless. But there's a part of it that's legit and you should take it. And Aaron comes across to me as a guy who just doesn't take any. He's got all the answers and he knows what he does. And it's got to be tough. Like, this is my question, is if I lie to myself about something, I know internally, I know the truth and I can't do it. Like, I can't pull it off. And I feel like I feel like he can, but I also wonder, is there a point like at night where he's talking about, I'm winning and I'm crushing these guys and Rumble is my primary channel, and he's lying in bed at night looking up at the ceiling going, I am fucked.
There's the infamous text from Hackermania, I think it was, where, what did he say? I'm a failed radio guy or something, or with a barely burning career or something like that.
But this is right. That text, though, I believe a rereading of that text assumes that he was making a negative comment, because what he said is something about his career being on fire.
No, he said it was barely burning. Is the definite
I remember because I was there, and it was like I've got a career like on fire, and we all assumed like fire is burning down.
Anyone in the chat that
and
they said barely burning career.
That's actually, I wish he had said that. And
Triple M says it's barely burning. I'd bet my life on it.
I'll bet you that I'll bet you that if you go in and you reread that,
Final Boss found it. Final Boss is gone.
Yeah, somebody. But we wouldn't be able to pull it up anyway. Let's just see here. That's a special kind of underwear. Only John can boast that ability with total confidence. Trash can fire. BigDubya, to answer Buckman's question about the future of Clowntown, we are going to start Sunday morning service stream and talk about the Lord. Hope to see you guys there.
Sorry about that, BW. I just took over after that, didn't I?
That's all right.
Did a merch.
And Schmuel wants Aaron to be looking at the ceiling and setting in that it's fucked, and that it's because love's melting so much. I find that odd. Yes. And
Fillet of Fish says barely burning as well.
Yeah, I know, I understand. Believe me, guys, I understand, and I'm willing to say that I could possibly be wrong,
Oh,
but
good. We're making
but I
progress.
don't think that because I remember being in the room and seeing it and thinking, you know, there's an alternate.
I remember.
There's an
I
alternate
remember I was
reading to
standing by
that.
I was standing by my kid's trampoline watching them bounce when I heard it. What's the difference?
Okay, I mean, yeah, I mean, look, but it's also in context with all the other stuff, right? Because he definitely did he was in love with April. He would throw his kids overboard for April. Like just so much stuff.
Yeah, no, I remember all that too. Yeah,
So
barely
I,
burning Korea. Was what he said.
all right, well, I will find it and I will
You find it. I can't wait for your next show when you prove me wrong.
I will get back to you on it. I'm dubious that he's making the goal as much as he says he's making the goal.
Yeah,
Only mostly because, to quote Kevin Brennan, we never see the numbers, you know? And there's been so much obfuscation and shenanigans, right? Like the whole YouTube thing. No, our primary channel is, our primary platform is Rumble. And nobody believes Rumble numbers. And we talked about that the other night with PDP when Carl got booted. He had 1,400. He goes over to Rumble, and even before the show starts, he's got 5,000.
Yeah, no,
Right.
the numbers are insane. Look, it's kind of it's the weirdest part about him is like the the competitions he makes up for himself, the rules he makes up for himself. It's like you don't need to do this. Nobody asked you to do this. But he's setting these standards for himself. And yeah, I don't know. I think he gets off on the manipulation, like manipulating people, and of course, there's the humiliation fetish as well that has been talked about. Like, I think there is two big things: is manipulating and humiliation.
Yeah, I look. I find the cognitive dissonance that goes on with some people amazing. Like his big success for the anniversary show,
Yeah.
and how he portrays it and how he portrays all these things as a win. And it's obvious to even the casual observer that it's bullshit. But, I guess he gets credit for persisting, but
I mean,
it's
good on him. Like, even if the Rumble numbers are bullshit and he's only getting 250 to 300 live, he's doing it every day. I only hit that kind of number once when I had Tukey on. Otherwise,
is
it's usually
is he
it's
getting
usually-
but is he that was my I guess that's my question is he getting those numbers? Because when I've watched, at least on YouTube, it doesn't seem like it seems like he's around 100.
Yeah, if you, look, yeah, I've seen. I was watching him on YouTube the other day. He had 150 to 170. The whole time I was watching. Look, I believe there's probably a similar number on Rumble, not the 400 that it says, but probably more like 100, 150 on Rumble. Which means, he's doing 200 to 300 live viewers. Which, yeah, I'd take that. I would take that today.
Oh, I would too.
But, I don't. I don't base my whole existence on it. It just puts a lot of pressure on him, and I don't know. It's a weird thing. It's a weird way to go about it. I'd be focusing on like building up a membership base. Like recurring members, people that are going to pay every month and do extra content for them, and do you know what I mean? That's going to be my focus. Is building up the value of memberships.
Okay. According to MM2, it says 1 hour, 13 minutes of HM2. I have three kids and a barely burning career. I have things that depend on me. I stand corrected. I also stand corrected in, so I just pulled it up. He had 1.4 thousand views on the show he did 11 hours ago. 472 views on a show he just ended an hour ago.
Sounds like my YouTube studio. So yeah.
Yesterday was 750, and on I don't know what show this is. It's hard because it just says streamed 1 day ago. 2.5 thousand views. So those are decent numbers.
Yeah, they're all better. Well, on par or slightly better than my numbers. So yeah.
And no, MM12. This is very funny. At X triple M212. Nothing against you, Schmuel. I just want to be sure people know how pathetic Aaron is.
No, I appreciate you, Triple M, because I was certain as well. But I actually wanted to set up the bit of Schmuel starting his next show with a big apology to me, because it would have made it way better.
Yeah, well, I'm gonna go back and watch it because I'm gonna double check you, and so I'll make the apology anyway. Garrett is a hack. He knows he's a fraud, just trying to fake it and hopefully make it. Look, my
Schmuel,
question is
me,
just
or
how
Steel
long
Toe?
can you do that? Go ahead. Well, I'm sorry, Dean. What?
I said who? Schmuel, me, or Steel Toe? We're talking about there.
All right. Monday shows are his biggest views because people want to see his top coat. Possible.
Yeah, he listed Little Piggy's the last thing on Friday after his last show. And then, of course, United States of Australia, everyone's watching that and waiting to hear his reaction to that. So, yeah, I think people are interested to see what he'll say about, talk about on Monday more than any other show. I think he watches United States of Australia. I get this feeling.
Well, he does definitely.
I don't have proof, but
he does
No,
definitely watch things because it's always I don't watch it, like I don't see it, but then can kind of directly, So, he watches it. And Frank, you're a moron. Apologize for saying that. I dislike Chad and Liam, but deep down, I don't want them to fail or to be harmed. I truly believe Schmuel wants bad things to happen to people, Melton dislikes. It's just wrong. What I want is I want to see guys like Stuttering John and Steel Toe when those guys get their shit together. And I don't know whether it's on streaming or not, but I'm always thinking of like these are parents, and that's the part that blows me away. Like I could not, in that whole thing where he was going on the tour saying all the shit that he'd done and all that other stuff, I couldn't imagine that his kids weren't in school hearing about this.
Even if they weren't, it's on the internet forever. Like, you Google Aaron Imholt and fucking revenge porn comes up. Like, it's not. You just don't want that for your future. And yeah, he's always going to be that guy that he went to jail for shit he did on his show. Like, he almost should make that like part of his gimmick. Is that I'm the guy that went to jail for my show, because that's what happened. Everything that happened to send him to court happened on his show. It's fucking crazy.
Right. And look, and the only reason why he did any jail time at all is because he couldn't shut up.
Couldn't keep his mouth shut.
And it's like, the one thing you learn about going to court, the thing about judges more than anything else is they want to be respected. And maybe undeservedly so, but you don't say anything bad about them or prosecutors while you're awaiting your court sentence.
Or even after. It's generally not a great idea to do it afterwards either, while you're still on probation and everything.
Right.
Mind your P's and Q's. Yeah, I listen to a lot of Sword and Scale. I binge it, I'll let episodes build up and then I'll get in a Sword and Scale mood. And it's good to see Mike Boudet in the Dabbleverse, actually. But what he always says, I've had drummed into my head by Mike Boudet, never speak to the police. I live by that. And Aaron and Gino seem to fucking have him on speed dial anytime they need to talk. So, yeah, don't talk to the police.
Look, and the fact that, we're also talking about Gino, who's like not the sharpest tool in the shed, and and then saying, oh, he showed the picture to Keanu, right? So not only was it sent to Gino, he showed it to somebody else, and on, just whatever. I don't believe though for a minute that Aaron told Gino to not say things about Ricada. I really, at that anniversary show, I really feel like he thought, oh, this, Aaron's always, skirting the rules, and was like, Well, I'm
They
just
did
not going to be
submit.
there.
They did submit that text for sentencing, which it was wild to submit it to the judge, given how disrespectful to the judge the text was. But there was a text from Aaron to Gino that said, "Hey, can we?" I forget exactly how it was worded, but because of this stupid bullshit, if we could not mention the Ricators, blah blah blah. Like I'm pretty certain he did actually tell Gino, and Gino's just Gino.
It's I don't know. Gino's nice. All right. I have been on air for 3 hours and
We gotta
46
get going.
minutes, and I have to go to bed, and I still
I
have to go
was pretty
home.
much just going to come on and say, fuck you, Schmuel,
Okay.
Ava rules, and then leave, you know what I mean? And then fucking sit now.
You know what?
Hours later.
We did the show we did the other night was interesting, and we got great views out of it. And I will say that I really enjoyed it. But I do want to see if I can pull up this chat, because I think this person totally misunderstands Australia. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it?
Now I'm intrigued. See if I can find it.
I'll find it. It says Ava and Oz. Oh, there we go. Ross Dog Broken Spirit 9038. I'm pretty sure Ava would be institutionalized in Oz, and I'm pretty sure she'd be the prime minister.
Yeah. I think she'd be prime minister, to be honest.
Oz is not what you think.
No. We're little cucks over here. Bunch of.
I don't know about Perth. Like I've never been there, but maybe it's because you come from a history of being with kings, having a king and all that other stuff. But you guys really are rule followers.
Yeah, it's the because we're sort of the laid back, fucking friendly people, get along to go along, all of that bullshit. When the government says, "Oh, we need to do this," people just go, "Yeah, okay," and like there's nobody that stands up and goes, "Well, no, we have rights, people. Like we can't just stop. You can't just lock us in our homes. You can't, bar us from going into certain places because you're not wearing a certain piece of clothing or whatever. Like we're supposed to have more rights than that." So, yeah, we've been fucked over by a lot of shit.
And look, I have a lot of relatives there, at least in the Sydney area, and they were terrified of COVID and all that other stuff, and were very willing. In America, we're taught to not trust our government. That's like a foundational issue. And in European countries, particularly countries that come from kings and stuff like that, like you think they're working. I shouldn't say you think, but it appears you think they're working with you, that they're not.
Yeah, they're not. They're not
against you. And the
don't
other
even
part.
don't even get me started on the war on drugs. The war on drugs has cost us trillions and trillions of dollars and continues to cost us so much money, and causing way more issues, crime issues and shit. Fuck them. Fuck all of them.
Yeah. But your liberals, which are the conservatives, and your labor are not very far apart, right?
Nah, it's all
right.
They just fucking. I think they just throw all the issues in the air, and then each party runs to grab with whatever issues they can, and then they're the ones there arguing. Those ones will argue the other side. It's ridiculous.
It switches from time to time, but it is interesting to me when you go to countries that have sort of the European base. They're very trusting of, for the most part. I don't know about England, but I know like being in Austria, Australia, places like that, they're very trusting of their government. So, and the fact, well, I don't know about Australia, but the fact that Europe doesn't spend any money on its defense, it's got all sorts of money for social programs. So,
I don't know about our defense spending. Obviously, we're not a big country, so we're not necessarily going to have a big military. We're a large country size-wise, but very small population. We pretty much just suck your guys' dick to make sure you've always got our back and, kind of keep it that way. That's our military, really, is please help us, America.
But aren't you like, I I'm going to get sidetracked, so I will stop right after I say this. But it's a country full of natural resources, right?
Oh yeah. We fucking give it all away for fuck all. We get fucking robbed of it. You know, we pay more money. Australian people paid more tax on beer last year than we got in tax from exported gas. Imagine that.
I believe me. I believe it, and I
We
know
get
that like
fucking raped.
your mining industry is like one of the major income sources in the entire country. And like when I was there, they were like, they want to shut it down, in a lot of places, like stop mining, stop. And I'm like, what do you do? What do you do with all these people with for jobs and income and stuff like that? But anyway, it was a sad death that Holden suffered. So we will close with that. And dude, thank you so much for coming on. And now that
Thanks
you've
for
got
having
some more time, we'll try to get together earlier and yell at each other, and go over some stuff. I'm looking forward to the morning shows.
Thank you.
I'm waiting to see Robbie one day host his own show and surprise us and be the next Joe Rogan.
We'll see. I don't know if he's got his own show in him, but we definitely want to get more out of Robbie. We've given everyone a taste, and everyone enjoys Robbie, the little bite size that they get each week. So we'll delve a little deeper, see what we can get out of Robbie. I've sort of been waiting and waiting for him to take grab the brass ring, so as it were, if you will. Now I'm forcing him. It's going to happen. Anyway,
Well, you have to, because he certainly doesn't come across as the most, what's the word that I'm looking
outgoing
for?
and assertive and all that shit.
Assertive, yeah. He doesn't seem like he doesn't come across as the guy who is going to grab the bull by the horns. And
It's hard work, Schmuel. This is a project that I've been working on for many, many years. That's why his 2 appearances on other shows, I analyze the fuck out of them, because it's like, you guys don't know how much time I've put into this. Like, how dare you? How dare you? All right, thanks, Schmuel.
Good night, guys. Take care. Hey, everybody.
Bye.
It's been a long night. Thank you all for being here. We got 50 people here, and I really appreciate each and every one of you. Please hit the like button on the way out. That would be very cool. Aussie Guy, Sundays at 9:30. You can get him on Aussie Guy. I'll put it up in the description, along with Panhandler and BigDubya from Clown Town. And I don't think I missed anybody else. And remember, Lady KayBee, beautiful, charming, and super fun to be with. And if you're not in Hackamania, you're going to miss it. And if you want to go to Hackamania, promo code Buckman. Good night, kids.